Johnny, welcome, and what is your statement?
My statement is, I am at a point now to where I hate that no good, rotten little motherfucker.
Oh. Wow. What happened?
I hate him.
What happened, Johnny?
I'll tell you what happened. He's been complaining about me all week. Last week we were supposed to do the angel casting, right?
Right.
He gets sick. He can't make it. I cancel it, and we have to do a new schedule, a new date. The new date is September 4th. He don't like that date. He can't do that date. Now, wait a minute. It gets better. So he calls me, and he asks me about this strippers and hustlers thing in Vegas. Can I get him in there? Yeah, I'll get you in there. He says, is Brandy Tallur going to be there? I look down. I see the name Brandy. I don't know that it's Tallur. I say, yeah. I call these guys. I say, he'll come. He needs money. They got money. This is the perfect situation. He calls me today and says he found out that Brandy Tallur is not coming. So, therefore, he's not coming.
Oh.
After these people bought plane tickets.
Oh, boy.
They got him rooms. And may sue me.
Wow.
I put the whole fucking deal together. So I called him up and I said, hey, motherfucker, why? You know what? I don't know nothing about no fucking Brandy Tallur. I'm positive there'll be 600 girls in there named Brandy.
Right.
Howard, if he don't go to the deal, and I ain't trying to be mean, everybody there knows me, and I'm a kind man, and this cocksucker has pushed me way too fucking far.
Well, Johnny, it's a funny thing with Eric the Midget. Ronnie was telling me a story this morning where he spoke to some guy who wanted to hire Eric the Midget, and he said Eric was miserable and that he couldn't hire him because Eric was impossible to deal with. Now, Johnny seems to be confirming this. Let me get Eric on the phone and see what happens.
Johnny has been so good to Eric.
Why are you trying so hard to get a career for this kid? I mean, give up already.
You know what, Howard? I don't know how it happened. I felt sorry for him. He was nice in the beginning, and something has happened, and I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's got me so fucking pissed now I would choke him if he was in front of me.
So you're verifying that Steve Langford has nothing to do with your anger at Eric?
Steve Langford ain't got nothing to do with my anger, nothing.
Eric, how is it that your best friend in the world who supported you, Johnny Fratto, is now at the point that he wants to choke you? Can you explain?
I don't know, but I also don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Somebody hiring me and saying
hold on, I'll get Ronnie. He'll tell you. Ronnie, you want to tell Eric what you heard? Maybe this is just rumor, Eric. I don't know, but I'll tell you what Ronnie heard in a minute. He told me just this morning.
See, I think the only reason you like Eric, Howard, is you really don't deal with him.
Right. I'm the only one left that likes
you. Deal with him.
What happened, Ronnie, that you heard? You don't have to give specifics, but...
I heard something. Some guy contacted me because I'm going to be out in Vegas for this thing next week, the Exotic Dances Awards.
Mm-hmm.
And this gentleman contacted me about this thing they're doing out there, some also exotic ball or something.
Mm-hmm.
And they said that Johnny was going to be there, that Eric was supposed to be there, but they were trying to get him. But obviously he's an obnoxious piece of shit.
That's what the guy said?
Well, he didn't say it. I'm saying it because I can't stomach that motherfucker's attitude.
Really?
Oh,
fuck
dude,
you, jackass.
I've been waiting to get in here to fucking rip this asshole fucking ass apart for you don't know how long.
Well, maybe...
He's got a fucking attitude like he's got... Not that he's got the world by the balls, but being on this show, he can have pretty much anything he wants to do. People offer him shit, and he's so fucking arrogant that he deserves all the shit that he fucking gets.
Let me be devil's advocate. Let me defend Eric for 1 minute. Maybe he's so special needs that when these guys call him, he's got to travel with someone. He needs somebody to help him. Maybe
No, they offered all that, Howard.
They did?
All of that was offered.
Wow.
All right, so Howard, you have no...
He's just a dick. He's a dick, man. The guy's a dick.
I tell you what, Ronnie, thank you.
Ronnie.
He agreed, Howard, to do it. He agreed. Okay? He asked me about this fucking Brandy Tallur. I don't know one fucking Brandy from another. I'm figuring, if there's a Brandy Tallur or something like that, she'll be there.
All right, let's let Eric defend himself.
200 other Brandy Tallurs there. He gets focused on this one fucking thing. All right, go ahead, Eric.
All right, Eric, go ahead. You got Johnny on the phone. This is probably your last conversation with him, unless you can straighten this out. Go ahead.
It's got to be straightened out now, because I'm telling you, if this thing don't get straightened out now, Eric, if you don't end up at that fucking thing, then, you know, I'm going with Ronnie.
And isn't he on your JFSC?
We took his mods away today.
His what?
His mods. He used to be able to moderate and kick people.
Oh.
And we took the fucking mods away until we settled this thing.
Is that true, Eric? Is your mods away?
Yeah.
Wow.
So people can just sit there and harass you. You can't get rid of them. I love it.
You modless little prick.
Cackling witch.
I might go on the JFSC
Just
because
to
now I
get
can.
under his skin.
0.
So you have 0.0 mods?
0.0.
God, you idiot.
What?
That's my favorite.
Eric, go ahead and talk.
Tell him the story.
Well, okay. I was hoping to have, Brandy Tour there. Johnny told me that she was supposed to be there, so I feel like I've been misled.
All right,
Eric,
so let's say...
there's 100 girls there named Brandy. I promise you, one of them will be her. And if there's not one of them that's her, there'll be one like her. You see, they're all named Brandy, and they all have tits.
Eric, why are you fixating on this Brandy
Now,
Tallur?
why? That's what I want to know. Why her? Who the fuck is she? You don't even know her. Don't you see that you're looking for Brandy Tallur? There's going to be 80,000 fucking girls in the same caliber or higher.
Yeah, I don't get it, Eric. Why are you focused
can't go
on this?
because that one girl won't be there?
Hey, Robin, these guys bought plane tickets. They got rooms, the whole 9 yards. The guy even mentioned suing me.
See, this is the problem. Eric doesn't really understand what it means to take a job, to make a commitment.
Well, Eric was told Brandy Tallur would be there.
Oh, please. He was going to see
told
girls.
Him that, yes, I did. Okay, I admit it. Because you know why? I don't know no fucking Brandy Tallur. I looked at the list. There was 15 Brandys on that list.
But, Howard, if you've got a buddy like Johnny, and he's done so much for you, Johnny made a little mistake.
Yeah, I mean, Eric, just because Brandy Tallur won't be there, aren't you into, like, going somewhere where there are tons of hot chicks?
How would you feel if you were promised somebody was going to be there, and then they turned out they weren't? Wouldn't you feel misled and not want to go?
Well, I would feel misled, but I would say in this case, Johnny's always been there for you.
I don't know nothing about porn stars, Eric. You know that. I don't know one Brandy from another Brandy. All Brandys look exactly the same to me.
Yeah, but Eric, this sounds like a fun event. What do you got to lose?
Yeah, what else you going to be doing?
And Johnny, he's getting paid?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he complains about money constantly.
Eric, what's the downside here? I'm not seeing it. I mean, okay, Brandy Tallur's not there. What the fuck was going to happen with Brandy Tallur anyway? I mean, what are the odds of you getting there?
You'll roll up, she'll say hi to you for 5 minutes, and then she's gone.
Yeah. Well, there wants to be some other Brandy there that'll suck your dick or something.
Right.
Well, if you, Stern, had finally put together the meeting between her and I, then it would...
Okay, Eric, stop. I can't put together meetings between you and Brandy Tallur. What is this?
Yeah, that's why you did that phone call with her and I May of last year. And
what's that got to do with this?
And it hasn't.
Robin, it all somehow hooks together. Just try to figure it out.
I don't even remember that we had Brandy Tallur.
I don't either. I don't know Brandy Tallur either.
Eric's living a dream.
Yeah, all these women are going to see him and fall into his lap.
What happened, Howard? He was like madly in love with us, so we got her on the phone for a minute to let them talk to each other. But that was for him. We didn't book her.
Right. So what do you want from me? I did you a favor. I got her on the phone. You can't close the deal.
I know what it was. We were going to arrange a date, but he didn't want cameras, and so it was all canceled.
Yeah,
she didn't want to be anywhere with you where she didn't get promotion.
You know what I don't hear here?
What is that? Sorry, George.
Oh, you know what I don't hear here is some appreciation and gratitude.
Oh, you
Eric,
won't.
It seems to me so many people are doing so much for you that the least you can do is say thank you, much less, you know.
No, he barks at me.
Yeah, I know. That's what
Stern, if you had at least gotten me laid with her.
You're a normal person, Howard. He can bark at you, okay? He doesn't understand that if he's here right now, you know, because it's 3 in the morning, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He'd be hanging off this fucking 6th floor balcony. He would. I would have him hanging over the fucking balcony. I would have Johnny down in the park and say, Johnny, catch. And we'd throw him back and forth. Serious. Honest to God.
Well, Johnny.
Like, looking at this thing of oh, thank you. Am I on Ambien right now? Motherfucker.
What did he say?
He said that's the Ambien talking.
No. That's the Ambien talking.
He's not on Ambien right now.
I'm not on it, but I will be. I will be. Because that's the only way that I'm going to sleep when I take that. Howard, would you explain to him that I asked him to do this? He said he would do it. I signed a contract, Howard.
You did?
And I signed a contract. And wait a minute, whoa. And they paid for the plane tickets, they paid for the room, and they have the check for him. I call up the guy to try to cancel because he starts acting like a jag-off here. And guess what? The guy says, I'll sue you.
Oh, boy. Listen, Johnny, I'm going to give you some advice. Get out of the Eric business. It's not working out.
Leave him to his lonely, miserable self.
Let Eric do his own thing. Let him run his own business. Stop giving him opportunities. Eric, it makes a point. He was promised whatever this woman is.
And he doesn't care about you.
But, okay, he doesn't care about you enough to bail you out of this.
If you were a young man, is one brandy any different than the other?
Absolutely not to me. I don't know, but Eric's got a fixation. He's got a fixation.
But he's got to quit fixating. You don't bring sand to the beach, Eric.
Right. But in a way, Eric signed a contract with you based on the fact that Brandy would be there. But, all right, if he's a real friend, and I know you've been good to Eric, maybe Eric will say, well, you know, there will be 20 other Brandies.
That would be a good thing to do, but I don't think it's happening with this guy.
More than 20 other Brandies. Plus, it's a nice trip. He gets to leave with a nice check. He says he needs money. I don't get it. I truly fucking don't get it.
You don't want the money, Eric?
The money would be nice, but, you know, I feel misled, and it just doesn't make me want to go.
Jeez.
Eric.
This is Johnny, though.
I told you. I'm sorry. I don't know nothing about fucking...
They're going to sue Johnny. Eric, they're going to sue Johnny.
I sent you her website. I sent you photos of her.
Mine. He did it. And I told Johnny to email her. And I thought that she was coming because I saw a bunch of lists and I saw a name, Brandy. I went back tonight to look at it. There are 6 Brandies. Okay.
Why do you want this Brandy so bad, Eric? She's not even into you.
Because she's the hottest, bustiest porn star in the business.
I bet we could find a better one.
She's got the biggest, she supposedly has the biggest natural tits out of any porn star.
But what's going to happen when you see her?
No. Yeah, what do you
Howard, would you tell him that even if he found this fucking girl, that could you tell him, give him a guarantee that there will be 10 girls that will be equally or more than her at this thing? There's 800 girls going to be there.
Yeah, Eric.
Surely one of them is going to be better than this one.
Eric, I know you were misled a little bit, but it does seem to me that this could be a big event with girls, and I know you're into girls. Doesn't that appeal to you on some level? And plus, Johnny's your friend, and he signed a contract. All right, he screwed up a little, but maybe you give him a break.
You think he did this maliciously, that he wants to hurt you somehow?
I don't know.
Do you think, Eric, do you think Johnny did this to you maliciously?
I don't know. I mean, things haven't exactly been lining up perfectly this summer like I thought they would be.
Oh.
Like what? Eric, the casting call was going. You got sick and couldn't come. That's not my fault.
I haven't been sick for over a week.
Yeah, but you know what? Howard, this casting is being done in a casting room.
Right.
That is rented. And it's rented now again until May 4th. That's, I mean, until September 4th. That's as fast as we can get it. The room is booked. It's a casting, it's a casting room.
Yeah, Eric wants it done today.
That's what I'm saying. He's the one who got sick. We paid for the day he didn't come.
Boy, Eric, there's a lot of you canceling in this.
Yeah. What's not lining up for you? It's not lining up for Johnny. Is what
so
it sounds
Eric,
like.
what's the answer? Are you telling Johnny absolutely not? You won't go? Is that it? Let's be done with this conversation. Yes or no? Are you going or not?
No.
You're not. All right, Johnny, you're out.
Johnny, I guess you're going to get sued.
That was a big fuck you.
No, I'm going to find.
Come on. Let's not resort to violence.
No violence. I said I was going to go to another midget.
That's what he's going to do. He's
Find
going to put
another
a midget in a wheelchair and go and say it's Eric.
I got to do it.
You want to see if we
I
can
have a choice.
Do you think the guy would take Beetlejuice? Because if I can contact Beetlejuice, he might fly out for the right money.
Maybe. I got to ask the guy.
All right,
He ain't happy with me right now either.
And Beetlejuice would just want actual brandy, the liquor.
I'll tell you what I'll do for you, Johnny, because I care about you more than Eric does. If you're really going to be sued, I asked the guy if he's interested in Beetlejuice. I don't know that I can get Beetlejuice, but we can put you in touch with him.
All right. Well, maybe that's got to be
Beetlejuice is a big star.
He's a huge star.
Bigger than
Eric.
Eric.
Got to be the move. In the meantime, anybody want to go on JFSC and kick Eric out? Be my guest.
Boy, this is Eric.
Well, I can't believe Eric. Hey, you know what, Howard? I used to listen to Fred. I used to listen to Robin and you, Artie, and I never thought it would come to this. I swear to God, I never thought it would come to this.
I thought you two were together forever.
Yeah, and Johnny,
I thought we were too.
And Johnny, aren't you the guy who put him on a website where he has his own TV show and radio show?
He got his own cam.
Yeah, what about the cam? Isn't that cam your cam?
Cam.
Got him got him to Beverly Hills a couple of times.
Yeah.
Took him to the WWE. Sat and would watch him fucking stupid wrestling I don't even care about.
Right.
You left before the
I left Eric because I have a higher intelligence, so I had to go.
You see, Johnny knows it's fake. It's a bunch of guys, like, pretending to fight
Is
each other.
Eric pissed at him because he left early?
Were you?
Probably part of the reason why we never got backstage.
Oh, man.
I couldn't make it, Eric. I couldn't last. I couldn't either. I agree with Johnny.
I really think this is really gonna end Johnny and Eric's relationship.
Well, you know, and Eric doesn't realize that his life will fall back into nothingness.
Hey, let me ask you something, Eric. Isn't Johnny the reason you could even have this cam and you get to be on the internet? Because it costs money to do all that, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
It costs
Not
Johnny
for
money.
Not for this particular website. I could use my original name that I got on here before joining the JFSC and start a live room like anyone else that says.
Eric, just this one time. Why don't you just break down, go to Vegas? If you don't have a good time, then you can yell at me for like 2 weeks and tell me what a good time you didn't have.
Johnny's begging you. I never thought I'd see the day Johnny would beg.
Yeah, Johnny's begging him.
Me neither. It's just that I want to make some other people happy, you know.
You understand Johnny is the son of a godfather. It's against their code.
You know, Howard, where's the fucking DNA when I need it?
I know. If your father could see you begging a midget right now.
Oh, my God, you wouldn't even be able to go home.
What would your father do to you for behaving like a woman?
No, he'd have to whack me out. He'd have to act me out.
He'd have you whacked, right?
I'd be gone.
Yeah. He would say you're a woman.
That's it.
You can act like a man.
Act like a man.
I want to make these fucking people happy. That's all I want to do. And I don't understand. He's worried about some fucking brandy galore or whatever. Fucking, there'll be 1,000 brandy galores there. There will be 1,000. I've seen the pictures of them.
I think Eric has made his statement, Eric, unless things have changed.
Well, what is Eric going to be doing that's so much better than this?
Fucking my pillow.
What else you got to do?
Nothing.
What's your night going to be like on the 30th and the 31st?
I'm at the Olympic closing ceremonies. Carrying the torch.
That's a week before, you idiot.
All right, Eric, go ahead. Answer Johnny's question, please.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
I'm going to just be watching TV again.
Wow. Hey, you'd rather be watching TV than see titties. I know you want to see titties. I know that's what you want. There'll be thousands of fucking titties. And you don't even know that broad ain't going to show up. They said to all them broads.
I hope she is there, and he's sitting at home watching TV.
Last minute edition.
I'm telling you, if she's there, I'm going to make little Johnny fuck her.
I'll fly out and fuck her.
Well, evidently Eric is not. Well, Johnny, I'm going to speak for Eric now. He's made his point. He says, basically, look, you misled him, and you're done with him. And
Howard, it was a mistake.
Johnny, if it was me, I'd say, Johnny, who cares? Let's go see girls.
Right.
And I'm going to get paid to see girls. This is my logic. You mean I get to see naked women and you're going to pay me?
And you get paid.
Usually you have to pay to see naked women.
And they put you up in a hotel and they feed you.
It sounds like fun.
And he gets to leave with money.
That's a fantasy.
Wait, Beetlejuice wants to talk to you for a second. Johnny, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, hold on. Beetle wants to say something. Let me get him on here. Yeah, Beat.
Hello?
Yeah, hi.
Why did that ain't said in front of your friends?
I don't know.
Why did you do that said to me?
See, Beetle's upset with you, Eric. Now all of a sudden Beetle's involved.
You want to talk to me? You talk to me serious.
Right. Well,
I'm serious.
yeah, he's upset, Beetlejuice, because now all of a sudden he's involved.
He's a businessman. He knows you can't, sign a contract and then say no.
What did that say about me?
Yeah, and what do you think of this whole Brandy situation, Beat?
Why did that ain't said in front of your friends?
Right. You never mess with a friend.
I mean, argue with that.
I'm not here to do my business. I'm not here to do my promotion.
Right. You do your business and your promotion, and Johnny's your friend, right?
But I'm telling you straight up, like a man.
Right. Like a man, right.
I'm not a punk, not a pussy, not a faggot. I'm telling you like a man, straight up.
All right, Beat. There it is, Eric. That's Beetlejuice saying it.
You think that I'm a goddamn joke?
No one thinks you're a joke, pal. You're a stand-up guy.
They can say anything they want to say.
Right. All right, Beat. Thank you. What do you think of that, Johnny?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Even someone in the room was smart enough to know that was your soundboards.
What?
Are you saying that someone in the room is usually not that smart?
Maybe I'll take that fucking soundboard to fucking Las Vegas then. Just give me the fucking tape. Something. I got that little kid over here.
Eric, it doesn't upset you at all that Johnny might be sued?
He don't care.
Yeah, he doesn't care about other people. Haven't you gotten that yet?
I do now.
Yeah, if a friend is going to have something like that happen to him, Eric, you got to step up there. Come on.
Not Eric.
What's it going to take, Eric, to get you to fucking go? What's it going to take?
Brandy Tallure.
Does anyone know Brandy Tallure?
I think Robin pretty much hit the nail on the head. For one,
all right.
Smart.
Howard, does Gary have a way to get a hold of her? I will pay Brandy Tallure to go.
All right, I'll see if we can find her. I'll try to help you out, but I don't even know this Brandy Tallure. I don't know what...
Anybody knows Brandy Tallure out there, get her to call me.
She's got to have a website.
I got to tell you, you know what, Howard? I ain't even mad. I'm just disappointed.
I'm sure.
I'm disappointed because these guys got all excited.
All right, I hear you. This is very upsetting. Well, I guess it's over between Eric and Johnny.
Yeah, I guess you won't be doing business with him anymore, huh, Johnny?
I'm done. Now, if you don't do that fucking thing, it's over. If I don't see that motherfucker, if he ain't in Vegas, man...
All right.
He said that he sent you a website. You should go, and I'm sure there's a contact info to hire her on the website.
Red Ron!
Eric, that's it. That's
Eric?
So, Eric, do you have any final words for your friend Johnny?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure if you have final words?
Well, this is it, Eric.
I have to hang up. I can't do this all day.
0.0.
You have 0.0 words for Johnny?
0.
Hasn't he been crying for 2 days that Johnny hasn't called him?
Yeah.
Now he has nothing to say?
This is why. This is why. And I don't want to make an issue out of it, but you know what? I got called today. People are fucking pissed. Now I'm calling because I had to make an issue out of it.
How much money do you think they'll sue you for?
I don't have a clue. I mean, I'm not even, you know what, just the idea that they're going to sue me over this shit, that I'm trying to do this motherfucker a favor and get him paid.
Right, you're not even getting paid, are you?
No.
Why are you involved in this?
Costing me money.
Why are you involved in this?
It's going to cost him money.
You know what? I've lost my mind. Okay, why am I 54 years old and pregnant? Why? I don't know. I'm making a lot of bad moves in my old age. I might have Alzheimer's or something.
Right.
He's beginning to question everything.
I mean, why are you taking it upon yourself to try and get deals for Eric the Midget? I mean, if you're not getting paid.
You know what, Howard? I still can't even figure out why. I don't know how I even got to this point.
Yeah.
With him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you're so wrapped up in Eric the Midget. I don't know anyone who would
Will you
do that.
stop calling me that jackass?
What should I call you again?
Eric the Welcher.
The actor.
Actor. You haven't done anything.
You know what he's good at? Backing out. Eric the backer-outer. Eric the Welcher. Eric the cheater.
You marauder.
Eric, while you have all these
Eric the
people on the
ingrate.
phone, while you have all these people on the phone,
I got to tell you
why
something.
don't you just commit to the fucking deal and say, I'm going to do this because you're my friend?
Why should I?
Well, Johnny, listen, I'm sorry.
I don't know. I brought you to fucking Beverly Hills a couple of times. I could go on and on, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, you're begging, Johnny.
No, I'm not begging. I'm just making him. I want to refresh his memory.
I mean, Eric, who else does this for you?
I still have not gotten the part of our negotiation that we did a couple months ago when we were having the last argument.
Oh, boy.
What happened to the visit to the Playboy Mansion? That hasn't happened so far.
No. Johnny Costello is taking you. They're waiting for the right event that he can get you in on. So that's done. That's going to happen.
Well, take it off the table, John.
Right.
And the casting, Howard, he canceled the fucking casting. He canceled it. He got sick and he canceled it.
All right,
So
look, listen,
the room that
Johnny,
was doing it-
listen to me. I don't know how to resolve this between you two. It sounds
Is it over?
Howard, just tell him to fucking do it.
Or like he
Right.
listens to Howard.
I can't. He doesn't listen to me.
He'd be flying on balloons if he listened to Howard.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the ballooning thing to happen.
Oh, Eric, I'll tell you what. All right, okay.
Come on, Eric. The guy's going to get sued. For
Artie,
old time's sake.
Artie,
Can't do it, so.
this has been decided by Eric.
Yeah.
Eric is his own
Eric
man.
could care less what happens to
Right.
Johnny.
I guess that's the end of this association.
All right, fellas. I got to go.
All right. Thanks, Johnny.
All right, guys. Bye-bye.
Wait.
What?
All right.
You're going to do it?
Wait, what's this other? I just heard you buzz someone else in.
What?
I didn't buzz anyone in.
I think
Johnny's gone.
Johnny hung up. You waited too long.
Oh, Johnny hung up.
Johnny
already.
hung up, Eric. I just looked over.
Get him back.
I'm not. You go get him back. I just had him on for 15 fucking minutes. Now you're finally
I
going
don't care if you had him on for a fucking half hour. Get him back on the fucking phone.
Listen to him.
Wow. I'm not getting him back. I don't know. You get him back. Why do I have to get him back? I have nothing to do with this.
I was just about to say fucking yes. And
Well, how do I know that? He hung up.
Wait for you forever.
Shut up. Fuck you. Get him back on the fucking phone.
I don't know how to get him back on the fucking phone. You get him back on the
Like
phone.
no one has his phone number.
What, do you have it?
Listen, I got a radio show to do. I can't spend the whole morning getting Johnny Fratto on the phone. This is between you.
Let's just go back to all the gay shit you were doing.
And there's going to be a lot more gay
what
shit.
we're gonna
We're
do.
going to be doing something nice for George Takei.
Thank you for giving us permission.
We got a pretty penis contest right now, and you're
Wish
making.
you were here to judge it.
Yeah. Listen, you guys, you go take that up with Johnny. I'm sure if you call him, he'll take your call now, because if you have a change of heart, he's going to be interested. All right, thank you.
Goodbye.
Do not hang up.
I'm hanging up. Eric, I got a radio show to do.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, well, I
know,
do.
you don't give a shit about anything or anybody.
I was about to.
Well, what do you want from me? You were on for 20 fucking minutes, and you didn't say what Johnny wanted, and he hung up.
You waited till he hung up.
Well, I'm waiting till he calls back.
Well, he's not
go
calling
ahead.
back.
Like, put him on hold. Let him sit there for the rest of the show.
All right, I'll put you on hold. If Johnny calls back, I'll let you talk to him. How's that? All right.
Right.
Thank you. All right. I love Eric and Johnny business.
Oh, my God, that's so crazy.
Just, okay, I'm ready. Guy hangs up, he's ready. Yeah.
Don't hang up.
And by the way, I don't have time for this.
I know.
I'm not even sure my audience cares. Well, I sure as hell do.
He's like, I don't give a fuck.
Life is too short. You know,
So's Eric.
Not for Eric. Life has never been too short for Eric.
Life is too long for Eric.
Yeah. When he has friends, when he has the opportunity to do things, I mean, it's so unbelievably self-destructive.
Yes.
Well, listen, he also has medical problem. Maybe he didn't want to travel because of his medical problem.
No, he would have gone for Brandy Tallure in a second.
All right. You know what? Let's change the subject. We got a great day here. Yeah, what is it?
Yes, he's back with me, Fred. Shut the fuck up.
No, you shut the fuck up. Who the fuck are you to say to me, shut the fuck up, you little twerp?
Quickly, Eric, really? I want to be done with this. Tell me what you saw in your mind.
Well, you said if Johnny called back that you would put me back on the air.
Yes.
Yeah, Johnny hasn't called back.
He didn't call back.
Yeah, your intern told me he did.
Oh, he did? I haven't seen that.
Look at your fucking board.
Oh.
Look, go call Johnny on your own. I don't want to be involved in this anymore.
Hey, Howard, you know what the A stands for in his hat?
What?
Asshole.
Well, I mean, he's being ridiculous. I don't see Johnny on there. And, Eric, I got the rest of the show to do. So, listen.
You probably took too fucking long to do with that dumb penis contest, and he fell asleep on Ambien.
Well, maybe. All right. Listen, go give him a call. I wish you best of luck. Hope you guys patch things up. Thanks, Eric.
Red Ron.
Why are you announcing it?
Oh.
Fuck me.
Yes.
Why?
Yes. And too long.
Get out of here. Now you're pissing me off. Goodbye. Now he's pissing me off.
Look, he's got the ability to piss off anybody who has any goodwill for him.
You took too long.
Jackass.
Yeah.
He's just announcing that Johnny has an Ambien problem.
I know.
What a friend.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, what's up? This is Jason, and on Monday's wrap-up show, the guys had a lot to discuss because Robin had just gotten back from the Joan Rivers roast, where she roasted Joan Rivers, and Howard played her entire act on the show, and the guys discussed it, and the consensus was she did a pretty good job. Check it out.
Robin comes in a little late, right off the plane from the roast. How do you think she? I know we haven't seen it or heard it, but let's speculate anyway. How do you think she did?
It's hard to tell. I mean, it sounds like she did pretty good. You know, that she was in there with a lot of seasoned comedians. I think that probably her biggest difficulty would have been that when people joked about her, she didn't have the ability to write a joke on the spot to come back at them. But I think she probably did pretty well.
She seemed pretty happy with it. Benji, what'd you think?
I don't remember. There's something I was going to say. We go to someone else.
All right, Jason's here.
I mean, without hearing any of it, you know, she seems pretty confident that it went well. I liked Artie's jokes, the ones that Artie told. They were pretty funny.
But she didn't use any of those. She only used one of Artie's.
Oh, I remember.
It also depends on how they edit her. I mean, they could edit her to look good or bad.
I remember what I was thinking about. This came later in the show. How many people see the comedy roast?
The Comedy Central ones are pretty popular because they run them constantly on Comedy Central. Then they put them right out on DVD, so you get the uncensored one.
Yeah, but I was thinking, like, based on what they were saying about Letterman and Conan, like, people probably more hear about the roast here than actually see the actual roast.
That's probably true.
Yeah. That was it. That's the thing I forgot to say.
Okay, well, thank you. I'm glad you remembered. Do you think Robin was the biggest name at this roast, as Artie said?
Depends on how old you are. Like, I'm more impressed by Carl Reiner, but, you know, I don't know how many people know who he is.
Well, also, but you see Robin every day, so it's hard to...
Right. But, I mean, I think Carl Reiner's a big name, but I'm probably sound like an old fart. Most people probably go, who the fuck is Carl Reiner?
I got to say, I was shocked at the guest list when they said it this morning. There was nobody there. I mean, Carl Reiner, whatever. I mean, Carl Reiner's a genius, and he's great, but he's got to be 95 at this point. He probably didn't even know he was there. And, I mean... Greg Giraldo and Jeff Ross. I mean, this is one of our roasts. Like, I mean, was Florentine and Mike Morris going to be there too? I mean, who else did they get?
Well, who were the big names? It was Giraldo, Jeffrey Ross, who was always there.
Kathy Griffin.
Kathy Griffin hosted it.
What's the chick's name that won our contest? Whitney Cummings.
Yeah, but she's a writer on that show, so she's always there.
Gilbert Gottfried was there.
Right, but Gilbert turns down nothing. You pay him and he shows up.
And
for real.
What does that say about Joan, though? See, I'm just throwing that out there. I mean, because I know Chevy Chase said when nobody showed up for when none of his old SNL guys showed up for his roast, and then he was hammered really hard, that it made him think differently about himself.
Well, there's a couple things going on. First of all, if this were a roast that Joan was doing at the Friars Club for charity, I bet the guest list would be a lot more. There's a lot of people who might say, you know what? I mean, it's a roast, and it's for Joan, but you're also basically giving away all your jokes and your rights for free to Comedy Central for them to then package on a DVD, and I bet that keeps some of the bigger people away.
$25,000. I don't know. I'd go write some jokes.
Do you think you should be able to stop and start at the roast? Like Robin said that she had to do it once, but a few of them were doing that.
Well, that's why I think that our roast will someday go down in history, because not only can you not stop and start, but you can't edit. Doing a roast here, for better or for worse, is really a test of how good you can roast.
Yeah, you're live without a net.
Yeah.
But we've talked about doing the same thing. We've talked about putting out edited versions of it.
And we've turned it down.
Yeah, I'm vehemently against that idea. Now, I think that it should be what it is.
Do you guys think it was fair to say Melissa's off limits at a Joan Rivers roast?
Absolutely not. And then I think, I saw Artie had Robin in the hallway, and Artie was giving Robin the, you should have just fucking told the jokes. You should tell them to go fuck themselves. You have enough clout. But I don't think Robin realized that, because she hasn't been in that, in that area before, so she probably got a little skittish about it. Plus, Joan's a genuine friend of the show too. I mean, she's not just somebody that comes on. We've been to her, we've been to Melissa's wedding. We've been to her house. She is a friend of the show. So Robin probably, out of respect for Joan, didn't go there. But after she heard everybody do it, probably wishes she had.
I thought what sucked is it sounded like Robin didn't find that out till she arrived.
Yeah,
like they should have told her this, 3 weeks ago or whenever she was booked to do it. But, I mean, listen, she's agreeing to do it. Joan's agreeing to do it. Who knows where the stipulation comes from?
Yeah.
Like, Joan might be fine with it, but she might be, maybe Melissa's, hysterical and saying, you got to stop this.
Well, also, worst case, you're not airing it live. You can always fix that in the post-production, even if people did go there.
But I think there's probably restrictions on a lot of these things that we just don't.
There are. We knew there was a William Shatner restriction.
For anyone who watched Celebrity Apprentice, I mean, Joan cannot handle any criticism of her daughter. I mean, she can't. I mean, I'm not surprised by this move at all. That poker play said one bad thing about Melissa, and Joan flipped out and walked off the show. It was ridiculous.
John, they had the conversation a little bit this morning, but for you, if you were booking this roast, who were the people that were glaringly missing that should be up there that weren't up there?
I have to think about that.
Because Robin hits it right. Maybe the people that should have been up there really aren't alive anymore.
Like Ed McMahon,
she's outlived her contemporaries, you're saying?
On some level. I mean, she'd be the first to admit it.
I think that's true.
You would have asked Johnny Carson to roast her. He wouldn't have done it, but that would have been a perfect sort of nemesis.
And McMahon, you said, that'd be perfect.
Well, what about even a Richard Lewis? I mean, I know he's not...
maybe Shandling.
But they don't have a relation. Maybe they could have been there because they're bigger names.
David Brenner came up, right?
That was the one that probably should have been.
I think there's a lot of people she came up with really early on, out of the improv scene in Chicago, that probably could have been there. I think Ed Asner she might have come up with.
She didn't come up out of Chicago at all.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't. I read her book. She used to play the Gaslight down in Greenwich Village.
Compass Players, Chicago, which maybe became Second City.
Toady Field has been dead for 30 years. You know what I mean? Who's her contemporary?
On Tuesday's wrap-up show, everybody discussed their masturbatorial techniques, which I'm pretty damn curious about. I found it very interesting that Sal uses a shower head and shower water to induce him to an orgasm, and I was curious about Gary's masturbation techniques too, and whether he stands up or lays down to whack it. And myself, I've made love to 1 or 2 paper towel rolls in my day, so it was a nice, fun, manly discussion, and I think you'll enjoy it. Check it out.
I don't know why, but I'm curious about Gary masturbating. Do you masturbate laying down or standing up? What's your favorite way?
All of the above, douchebag.
You don't have a certain type? Do you ever turn your hand around the other way because it feels more like another person?
No, Benji.
Did you ever do it Eric the Midget style? That's when I first started, back when I was a kid. That's the only way I knew.
No,
and then I realized guys use their hands.
Gary, have you ever blown a load with the shower beaming on the head of your penis?
No.
You've never done that?
No, maybe in the shower beaming on my back.
Sal, what's the strangest way you've ever masturbated?
Probably with the shower, like a chick, I guess. If you turn that shower head up real strong, and you let it beam on your cock like a laser beam, and I'll just put my hands behind my back and I'll spread my legs a little bit and just let it go. It's amazing.
Wait, you're telling me you can finish with your hands behind your back with just
like this,
just a shower head on you?
I put my hands slightly by my ass. I open my legs up a little bit, and I beam the shower head just right, and then
that's interesting because that is a classic way that girls do it.
And you know what? You watch your penis actually get erect without anything touching it except for the water.
Well, that might be,
it goes up
because
and it swings up like a fucking seesaw, and
that's probably because of your foreskin. Like people say, you're more sensitive. You probably have enough sensitivity that can get you off.
Right, because that's true. I can do it. I let the water hit the foreskin.
Richard, anything stranger than that?
Yeah, I mean, maybe not that strange, but I made love to the middle of a paper towel roll one time.
Yeah.
Wet or dry?
You got to lube it up, Dry, you get paper cuts and stuff. But back, in the days when in the middle of that 10-year drought, you got to do what you got to do. And a paper towel roll, I'm not suggesting anybody do this because if you got the wrong size penis, it could be unsafe. But mine fit the inside of a paper towel roll perfect.
Bullshit. I've seen your dick. It does not fit in there.
Hey, Gary.
You saw it hard once, so it gets bigger.
Where was that?
When Bubba gave me Cialis and I ran in the studio one time,
dude,
semi-erect.
You've never fucked a toilet paper roll or a
no.
What, Gary,
I'm a prude.
Yeah. Have you guys ever did this? I think every guy has done this. This one's a tough one, but I know we've all been there.
Oh God.
When you're jacking off, have you ever semi-slipped a digit up your ass, like at least? I'm not saying going all crazy, but have you ever felt around a little bit, like you're looking for something and you just went up a little bit, like a half a fingernail up your ass?
All right, John Hine, answer the question.
Sal, I can honestly say that I've never done that.
I swear on the life of my children, I've never shoved a finger up my ass while jerking off.
Okay, neither have I.
Have you ever tried? Gary, have you ever tried to lick your own ass while you're jerking off?
John,
you're really into that.
John,
John, we're in a vortex.
John, you never went for the digit up the old poop chute?
Never did the digit,
Will?
Sal. I know you did, though. I know you did.
I tried a little bit, and I didn't like it. I just went up there a little. And I was like, "Wow, this just doesn't feel right." So I stopped immediately.
Was that with the shower? Because you had free hands?
I was sitting on the can, and I was just bored out of my mind.
What do you mean? You just taking a shit? Yeah.
I usually jerk off when I take a dump. But
I mean, then you're.
I got to get out of this.
Wait. No, I wasn't taking it.
It's really gross.
I wasn't taking a dump at the time. I sat down.
So you're sitting on the toilet and you're jerking off, and then you decided to see what it would feel like if you stuck a finger up your ass.
Yeah, I think because people say that it's more erogenous there. So I said, hey, let me give it a shot, and I went up with a half a digit. And
what finger was it?
I don't remember, but. It didn't feel good. I didn't like it. But I think a lot of men have done it. They won't admit it. I know.
I would have no problem. Admit it. It's just not.
Yeah. I would admit it.
You should try it.
I think anybody might like it. I think anybody in here would admit it. No one is. You're alone, my friend.
Well, but I think Sal's right. I think a lot of guys you hear about, they use things to stimulate the prostate.
Well, your balls feels good to touch with the other hand.
I don't like touching
There's
my
a
balls.
spot under your balls, but you can do it right from the outside where you can massage your prostate. But the
right
thought of
above
something
the
actually
taint.
going in
John,
the
take
ass,
a call.
I'm trying to.
painful.
Buddy in Springfield, you're on the wrap-up show.
What's up, guys, man? An interesting conversation, I'll tell you. Okay, so why did you have to take a half a pinky or a half a finger before he realizes he doesn't like it? Right. I mean, once you start playing with it, you'd realize it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, I stuck a finger in there. It went up halfway. It just didn't feel normal.
How long was it in there for?
Probably 2 seconds.
Okay.
I was rubbing my asshole a little bit first, and I went in, and then I was like, it didn't feel right. And I think that's a good thing.
How about this? Have you guys ever had chicks try to do that to you?
Yes.
And I think for some reason a lot of chicks are just fascinated by
Gary loves it.
I don't love it.
You always talk about it.
Didn't you use, that was Ronnie that used to use dildos in his ass?
Yeah, I never did that.
When you have a chick, you're not going to stop. I mean, it might be even painful, but men are so desperate to have good, crazy sex that when a chick is doing something that's so taboo, you're not going to stop. You might scrunch up a little bit or whatever, and it might hurt a little. It's like getting your prostate checked, but you won't stop if a girl's doing that unless it gets out of control.
So on Wednesday's wrap-up show, we talked about Lisa G being a D-cup, which is totally bullshit. D-cup my ass. She's probably wearing a training bra. a teen size, maybe D, if they do make such a thing. If she's an A cup, she's a lot, maybe A plus cup. Because I know certain girls that are A cups and they're like the same size as her, but at least they got little perky boobs. Unlike someone else I know, let her fuck herself anyway. Who cares? Who gives a shit about her? We don't care. Watch the show and check it out.
Today, Lisa G came in and revealed that she, in fact, is not a C cup like she said she was, but actually a D or double D cup. And a lot of the people here are in disbelief. They just don't buy it. I want to know your take. What do you think?
Well, it's like a man saying that I'm getting larger underpants.
Right.
Fred said, the size. You change the name or the size of the labeling of the condom that you use. That's what it is, I think. Lisa's got the same boobs, and Robin has taken weight off, so maybe that throws the balance off, so that they have to change bras, but the boobs are the same. I think Lisa is a very attractive woman, and she just hasn't been dressing to show off her assets.
Gary, what you going to say?
I got to do a huge argument with Lisa in the hall today, and I was really offended by. She really pissed me off today because she made some accusations at me that just were. She said that I said things that weren't true.
What did she say?
When she came out of the studio, she was holding that pink tank top, and I said, "So Lisa, what's the deal? Are you going to put it on?" She goes, "I'm not putting on this thing. This thing is, she goes, it's like crappy material." So I said, "Oh, if it were like $100 shirt, you'd wear it?" She goes, "No." She goes, "What do you want me to be, like a hooker?" So then Ronnie walks in and he goes, "Oh, so you're saying anybody who wears that shirt is dressed like a hooker?" And then she said, "Yeah, Gary told me he wants me to put that on and dress up like a whore." And I said, "I never said that. I just said, why don't you put the tank top on?" And I don't necessarily agree that every girl that wears it is a whore. So then Ronnie really got under her skin and he goes, "Oh, yeah, you think girls who wear that are whores? Guess what? I saw Beth wearing that the other day. What do you say now?" And then Lisa got all tongue-tied and left.
Now, do you think if you got a designer tank top for Lisa, she would put it on?
No, she's full of excuses. I was giving her grief about the fact that she goes on the air and says she wants to be edgy. Now that she knows she's got these new boobs, maybe she should be showing them off more, and she wants to be edgy. But then when you ask her to be edgy, the edge goes away.
Ronnie, go ahead, Benjamin.
No, I was just saying, I think we should convince her to get a breast reduction now.
Ronnie,
yes.
What drove you to tears when you were in there?
Dude, because everybody in the back office was like throwing stuff, carrying on. The Howard TV room, they were ready. They wanted to shut the show down. I mean, they were just so sick of hearing this bullshit. And Gary was going to go in, and I said, "Gary, should I go in?" And he goes, yeah, that's a better idea. You go in. And I don't know. I just fucking lost it, man. I don't know what happened.
If you missed
I was crying.
I was touched that you were moved to tears.
Yeah, dude. I had to go on my
Wait, but do you understand why he was so upset?
Oh, yeah, because he was laughing so hard.
No, but do you understand what he was upset about?
What was I upset about?
That she wouldn't put the shirt on.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's what he was
She's
representing the guys.
Not a team player. I'm sorry.
All right. Now,
that's not why you were crying.
But forget but forget about the team player part. Throwing the team player part out the window. Lisa sends very mixed signals.
Yeah.
Like she did that rap last week, the Erin Andrews video. She goes, "Sometimes I wish that would happen to me because I need to have like a scandal in my life to look edgy." So Lisa's now feeling like she wants to be this edgy person, but is willing to do nothing to be edgy.
Well, does everybody know what happened afterwards out in the hallway?
Gary just described it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I was upset that she accused me of saying that I said she should be a whore, or I accused her of being a whore. And I said, "Believe me, Lisa, no one here is accusing you of being a
what
whore."
What she was saying basically was any girl that wears a tank top is a whore or a stripper.
Now, if you missed it earlier, this is what we were talking about. Ronnie came in to represent people in the back who are upset that Lisa claims to be a D.
You went to the bra store yesterday with my wife.
Right.
My wife said there's no way you're a C cup.
Right. She thought I was a 32B.
Right.
I told you, gentlemen, I was a 32C. I have been for years. That it's been a struggle for me to find a 32C just until recently.
And so when she went into the bra store, the same store you went to, Robin, where this woman looks at you and she can
Sizes you up
so that you get the proper fitting bra.
So what happened?
She looks at Lisa G and says,
Lisa, you are a 30D.
D.
And if not, a 30 double D.
Training bra.
How would you best describe the reaction of the entire office when that came out, Gary?
Horror.
Why horror?
So because it was like when you hear that somebody's been shot, it's just like, it was unbelievable.
Now, are people upset because they don't believe her, or are they upset because of the attitude she's carrying during this whole
All of the above.
Go ahead, Jason.
And it just justifies her delusions that she has big breasts. Like, look, I don't care what you call the bra. You call them D's all you want. You can put a label on the bra. It doesn't make them D breasts. I mean,
but are we accepting that? Which I think we should, that they are D's.
No, I do not.
Absolutely not.
I don't accept
that's why I wanted her to put the shirt on without the bra. At least we could see some kind of shape or something. I wasn't asking her to get naked.
What I'm saying is,
I was asking her to put a shirt on without a bra, which hopefully she does at night when she goes to sleep.
Right. You didn't want her topless or anything like that.
No.
You just wanted her to model
I didn't say anything
that.
of the sort about her being topless.
Let me give you an example. I shop at Casual Male, which is for where really fat people go to shop, okay? Now, I don't know if this is true, but here's the deal. I've heard a rumor that they actually make their size is smaller so you don't feel as bad. Like, meaning if I go to Old Navy and buy a 2X shirt, I can't fit into it. But for some reason, I go to Casual Male and the 2X shirt is falling off me. So what I'm saying is that, people fudge their numbers. So you can put any label on Lisa's bra you want, but she's still flat as a board and nothing is going to change that.
She's not flat as a board. She's slightly below average. Like I'm on one of my new favorite websites, HollywoodTuna.com, but it's just pictures of women, in Hollywood. I'm looking at a picture of Katy Perry. Remember Katy Perry, who was on our show?
Huge.
And Katy Perry said she is a double D.
Yeah.
She's now is Lisa trying to get me to believe that she's, even though they're whatever that width size, when you cut the tree open, whatever the circumference is, the 30 number is different. I am looking at a double D, and it does not look anything like whatever Lisa might be hiding under those 7 ace bandages in that shirt.
I mentioned on the rap show a couple days ago, it's not it doesn't mean she is the same size as Katie. It's all relative. It's relative to the size of her rib cage.
But even relative to the size of her rib cage, I don't think
she has abnormally small rib cage.
Again,
Benji, that's the 30 part. That's
right.
The part
that's right.
Goes around the back.
But it's D is how much it sticks out from that part.
There's nothing sticking out, dude. I'm sorry.
I don't know about bras, but just looking at looking at Lisa and looking at Artie Lang, I know that Artie's got bigger boobs than she has.
On Thursday's wrap-up show, it was all about the porn stars that came in and spun the wheel of sex, but then didn't do what it told them to do. And I guess porn stars have started to draw a line on, they're willing to do double penetration, but then when it comes to getting farted on while you sing, they say no. So we all had our opinions and talked about it, and here's how that discussion went.
The wheel of sex, a couple spokes were broken today. The porn stars decided that they weren't going to play along.
It was a really weird thing because, Will and I always do like a post-mortem after these things. And Will is such a hard worker, and he takes it so personally. But he tells these girls who are adult film stars, listen, we're going to do a thing called the Wheel of Sex. On the Wheel of Sex here or, in other words, we don't bring these girls in and surprise them. We tell them exactly what's on the wheel. But it was really weird because they got in today, and Will and I were saying, like, one girl feeds off the other. So Shyla, I guess, she came in and she was acting strange. Like, we started to ask her about her past career. Like we said, so you did double anal, and she started looking weird. She's like, yeah, I did that a long time ago, but I'm not ashamed of it, but I don't really want to discuss it. Something I did. It was good in my life at the time. So she started acting sort of very proper for a porn star, and I think Gianna fed off of that, and then they became two reluctant porn stars.
I've noticed that more and more here, how porn stars seem to be taking a higher road and say, yes, I've done double penetration, but that was in the past, and I'm trying to look forward. Meanwhile, they know why they're here. They know what the show's all about.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that, at some point, like, it may seem mean-spirited, but it's not. Like, we're really upfront, and we didn't bring them in. The funny thing is, we didn't bring them in to be mean to them. We said this is what it is, and any girl who says that's not for me, we're like, hey, great, I understand, and we'll go find someone else. So we're not. I never try to bring anybody in here to have them leave upset, and it always bums me out when they do.
That's important that you say that. And Will, you should come down here to explain a little bit, because it's not like they're brought in to say, okay, Howard's going to talk to you for 10 minutes about your latest film. You tell them, okay, we're doing the Wheel of Sex, and this is what's going to happen, so they know what they're getting into.
We even have some bits that we've done in the past and that are coming up again where we do have some outrageous things going on, and we aren't telling anybody what it is. But what we'll do is we'll bring them in, and we'll put everybody on the line, and we'll say, this is what we're going to do. And if we bring 10 people in and 6 people walk away, we're like fine with that. You know what I mean? Like, that's a funny bit where, like, you have to do da-da-da-da-da. They go, okay, I'm not doing that.
I think Will even said specifically that farting was one of the possibilities.
No, he did. He said farting and teabagging were 2 of the things that were on the wheel that were absolutely going to happen. Or I should say could happen. Not going to happen, but could happen.
You know what's so funny? That the one girl was like, she was trying to act kind of like, coy, like sexy to Howard, and she thought that was gonna, like, because I guess she's so used to that happening in her life. When she's just like, oh, I don't want that, she thought he was just gonna say, okay, no problem.
Yeah, instead, the other thing, it did get into a bit of a gang mentality. At one point, it was almost like
we're gonna rape.
It was almost like we cornered Frankenstein. It's like, get out.
But deservedly so, I felt.
Well, I mean, listen, for better or worse, we do have. In other words, there's a line on the show, and we play that line whether it's wink, wink, nod, nod. But we're like, this is what we're doing, and if you don't do it, then you don't get what we said we'd give you.
I know JD was disappointed.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, you I heard that you're really into Gianna.
I'm into both of them, actually. I think they're both hot. So, but yeah, I didn't get to feel them up, so I'm disappointed about that.
You didn't know chance encounters in the hallway, or
no? I think they just got him right out. So.
Yeah, like I didn't know what the expectation was. I didn't know whether they expected that they were going to be sat down and we were going to treat it like inside the actor's studio. But again, I just say up front, we told them this is the game and this is what can happen. And I know that one of the girls, she'd taken the red eye in, and then Will spoke to her afterwards, and she was really upset.
Well, which do you think is more intimidating to the girls? Well, coming on the show is intimidating in a sense, but you've got Will the Farter, and then you've got Captain Sack, who God knows was in all his glory dancing around the studio.
I love his new voice, by the way.
Yes, I didn't recognize it at first because it was the Captain Sack voice.
It's like Christian Bale in Batman.
Well, Will the Farter is a really nice guy, so I don't think he's as intimidating, but the farts speak volumes. And Captain Sack is just a lunatic.
But that was
Captain
amazing.
Sack appears to be played by a man who's really angry.
But it was amazing. The part that she didn't want was the chocolate. That's the part that upset her. She said, I'll take a balls in my face. I just not with chocolate.
Yeah. Well, we sort of discussed already. Will just walked in, but we sort of discussed already that you were up front with the girls, that they knew exactly what they were getting into, yet when they came here, they seemed surprised. They fed off each other, and then, we just ended up with what we had. Again, for me, sometimes I think that's funny. By the
Another great moment during that segment, though, is you hear everyone laughing as it's going on, and Howard does a great job, but the people laughing the hardest are Seth Rogen and George Takei, especially George. George was hysterical during that whole bit, which was really funny. Well, let's go to the phones. Joe in Jersey, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Good, Joe.
Hey, listen, I don't know, maybe it's me, but these porn stars are starting to act like A-list celebrities. They have contingencies to everything now. But my biggest thing is this. As a Stern Show fan and listener, I mean, when Howard comes on in the morning and he gives you the rundown of what we can expect during the day, the first thing I think is this is going to be good. He's going to have the porn stars in here. We're going to see some good shit. And when they come in and they do this, it's a huge disappointment. It truly is. And Howard, if you're listening, you're a softy, bud, because I would have not given them the plugs that they should have gotten had they done the bit.
Yeah, there are some people in that camp, no doubt.
But at least, at least we got the moment of them walking out and being kicked out of the studio.
Yeah, I agree, and thank you for calling in. Howard did kick him out, but Artie was yelling for him to be kicked out. Gary, I know you wanted him out.
I said, spin the wheel, get him the fuck out. And I mean, we were doing a bit, and we play it like this is how we do it. And you're here to do it or you're here not to do it.
I'm a fan of both of them, and I feel they should have been kicked out too. So, I mean, I love them still and still want to feel their boobs and stuff, but they still should have been kicked out.
I guess you just have to watch them on Blu-ray.
I guess. So maybe one day get another chance encounter.
John in Boston, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, John.
I've called in a bunch of times. How you doing, Gary?
Good. How you doing?
Yeah, I wanted a second with that guy. I thought Howard really did kind of go easy on them girls today, really. And it almost sounded like he wanted to diffuse a situation that was going to almost kind of blow up on the air. Did you get that sense from him?
Well, I don't know that he was looking to diffuse it, but I don't think he was looking to push them to a point where they would have a meltdown. I think he didn't want that either.
Yeah, well, even when they were plugging, he was like, "Oh, you rascal, you got me," kind of. You know what I mean? Kind of making a joke instead of being like.
No, he was making a joke. He was making a joke about it. The weird thing is, I thought that Shyla was the one for me that looked like she was sort of acting different from the second she walked in, and she was the one that I thought that Gianna had more of a sense of humor about it. And then Shyla looked like she was gonna have almost like a meltdown.
Yeah, Will, what did you have sort of a heads up when one of them showed up wearing jeans and you know what I mean? Again, you don't have to dress like a typical porn star.
That what? Well, the heads up that what?
That who knows where it was going to go? Because
they were both going to get naked in the studio if we had let it keep going, but we didn't. So they didn't have the chance to take their clothes off.
Do you think we should have let them get naked?
Yes. That's my personal opinion. I wanted to see Gianna's tits in the worst way.
Yeah, see, I like that. But I thought hey, if we're playing this the way we play it, then you're here to do the bit or not.
No, listen, you're right. It is what it is. But when you spend as much time booking a segment and putting it together, it's just tough when it just completely falls apart.
But isn't it, to me, that's it makes. Occasionally, when this happens, it makes it always so much stronger.
I agree with Benji. I do think it's funny.
It
today,
was funny.
And again, just to know what's going on here, Will and John and I were out to dinner on Tuesday night, and Will's phone's ringing, and he's like, "Oh my God, this bit is such a fucking pain in the ass. One girl may be in, one girl may be out. I don't know. This girl's not calling me back." It really is a ton of work, and when it dissipates like that, I can understand why he's upset. But you gotta go for what's best.
I was even thinking, why are we doing Wheel of Sex with porn stars? Of course, they're gonna do everything. They're not gonna refuse anything. So to me, that makes it that this was their line, this simple little thing. It makes it really interesting.
But it does. That becomes the joke. Artie and I talked about this during a commercial. A girl who has done double anal won't let a guy fart on her, and it's funny where people's lines are.
Well, they had a restriction about cream pies also, I think one of them did.
Yeah, I don't know. When you start getting, again, I don't want to hear, not that I'm into, what do they call them, facials? I guess they're called facials when guys blow their loads all over girls' faces. I'm not into them, but I also don't need to hear that it gives them pink eye.
He's mad money. I'm here because Howard knows that I speak the truth. Sirius and XM are being blocked because Congress people are owned by terrestrial radio. Some of them are rented, most of them are owned. And this deal won't go through until the Justice Department recognizes that it is a travesty that is just because a dying industry wants to stop a thriving industry.
Now, this is your first time on Howard's show, right?
Yeah, it's big.
How do you feel it's going to go? Are you excited?
Well, I think he understands that there's a commonality, which is that we're willing to speak out. Both of us are willing to speak out. We're protected by the First Amendment. We can say all the stuff that everybody else is thinking, but people think you get in trouble. And we like getting in trouble because we like telling the truth.
All right, man. It sounds like you're going to have a good time
in
there.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Jim Cramer is here. I watch his show, Cramer, on Business. So I don't know what that even the fucking name is, I'll be honest with you.
Mad Money?
Yeah, he did a rap about the XM Sirius merger. That was so good. So, I wanted to say hello to him. Pretty interesting guy, actually. He's worth about $100 million, and I can't figure out how he made it. I mean...
If you listen to that show, will you make it too?
This is the guy I watch on TV, Jim Cramer.
Hi.
Hey,
I'm
Jim.
just wondering, because I'm like, all right, he made the $100 million. What do you make if you listen to him?
You should have $100 million, too, if you listen to Cramer. Hey, let me see if that's working. Testing 1, 2.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep, you're on, man.
Excellent. Wow.
Take a seat. Hey, take a seat.
Okay.
How are you?
Oh, couldn't be better, thank you. How about you?
Yeah, good. I heard your rap on... Is the show called Cramer on Business?
It's Mad Money.
Okay.
Mad Money.
I don't know. I watched the show. I just don't know what the hell it's called.
It's just it's a crazy show about what should be talked about in business, not the Dow Jones average.
Well, I played your rap not once, but twice when you talked about the XM Sirius merger. Listen, obviously I have an interest in it. I want to see the thing go through. Financially, it would benefit me. It would be very good for me. But
you, as an outside observer, see a benefit to a merger.
Yeah, well, I was proud that you played it. It was very exciting for me, to be honest, because I kind of feel like I'm in a vacuum. But what I liked about what I believe in is that there is actually an injustice. This is not just about wanting someone to make money who owns Sirius. I just find that when Chevron and Texaco got to merge, Yahoo could merge with Microsoft, and the government would look the other way.
Right.
But because there are Congress people who are rented and owned by terrestrial radio, they want this deal stopped.
I just read that Exxon Mobil made $40 billion in profits this year.
Right.
$40 billion, but they approved that merger quicker than this XM Sirius thing. Where would you ever see anything
that
like
was they actually took a few more months than most deals, but nowhere near where this deal has, and nowhere near the scrutiny, in the sense that there are Congress people, the U.S. attorney. There's a lot of crime in the country, but this is the focus.
Yeah, it seems wild. In fact, I think it was Arlen Specter announced recently that he's going to look into steroids again in sports and Major League Baseball. And I go, all right, okay, I understand you want to take a look at that. But where on the priority list is this thing? I mean, this is two companies that obviously would save about $4 billion collectively if they could merge. It's not a monopoly in any sense of the word. And yet they can't, even if it's a negative ruling. Where's the ruling already? You made a great comment. You said that the Department of Justice under George Bush, if a leaf blows into their window, they sign it. In other words, Bush was always for big business and making sure that the business environment is a strong and healthy one. And yet here they're just turning a blind eye to this merger.
There are unbelievable mergers in the country. For instance, there's two major washer and dryer companies, and everybody's got to buy a washer and dryer. And it's really the little guy gets hurt if there's price increases. Whirlpool and Maytag, no hearings, nothing.
Nothing,
the two biggest brand names, boom, they're one. You go into Costco, you go into a Best Buy, any of the major hardware stores, and the prices all went up.
I know. I mean, that is what I'm talking about. This thing is crazy, but it really said, I'm being honest with you, I'm a naive guy, and I'll tell you why. I really believe in the greatness of this country. I believe that there are people who are not corrupted by the lobbyists, and yet I really am seeing how it works.
Yeah, it saddens me.
It makes me freaking nuts.
I think that a lot of politicians are afraid that their local radio station will take them on. There really is kind of the one thing that radio has gotten together on is stopping you and killing you. And they feel like that both guys will go under if they can fight it long enough, because the companies are losing money.
Let me ask you something, and talk straight with me. Is this partially, and maybe this is my massive ego, is this partially because I'm so hated? Satellite radio was flying under the radar. Nobody really talked that much about it. I signed up over here. Sirius made a big surge. And now all of a sudden they can't get a merger approved? I don't know. Maybe it's got something to do with me.
Well, I would tell you that you were the most profitable aspect of terrestrial, and they don't want you to succeed because you could dominate national morning. See, and that's really important, because if you were in everybody's car, not just one company's car,
we could win.
You would win.
We would win.
No, and they know that, because drive time is the most important. That's still money for them.
And
they still make money.
I want to win.
Of course you do, and you should.
No one understands that. I hope people are listening, because you're making a lot of sense. I want to win nationally.
Well, a lot of people felt like I either am on the take for the companies. I'm not allowed to own any stock. I just look at...
Is that right?
No,
I don't own stock.
No, I can't own stock.
Because you would affect the stock market.
I mean, let's say I bought Sirius before I did my thing, and Sirius goes up 30 cents because I predicted, and I sell. And I get too much scrutiny, so I'm not allowed to own any stocks. But when I see an injustice, and I really did. I mean, this one is the most outrageous. I've never seen the government all come together on one issue, which is Your merger must be stopped.
Republicans, Democrats, they're all against.
Do you predict that now we're over a year? It's embarrassing.
Right.
It's over a year they've dragged this out.
Well, I want to be honest. Look, I have a pulpit. Your pulpit is 100 times larger than mine. But at least I can point out to people in Congress, look, recognize the jig is up. We see it. We see that you let any oil company merge and everybody pays more at the pump, which is universally bad for people who literally don't have a lot of money.
Right.
This deal would actually save people money, and it isn't like you have no competition.
Right.
People put iPods in their car now. And the deal is structured so that the consumer would benefit and pay less. They could just listen to whatever you wanted to.
Of course, and you don't have to buy radio. I mean,
you could still listen to free radio. You never have to buy.
There isn't a single thing which says that it almost is like that if you take Sirius and XM, they rip out terrestrial radio. Totally untrue.
Right.
But I don't think Congress even understands. Now, you are an unpopular guy in certain circles, okay?
Right.
And they don't want you to be even more powerful than you are.
Right.
But I also think that for radio, this is the last stand. Because if you were in every car, you could probably maybe quadruple your listenership and it would come out of their hide.
Right.
So they can't they have to stop this.
That's interesting. I've never heard that before. That's an interesting theory. I didn't think about the ramifications of that. Oh, you're absolutely right. Hey, so you're worth $100 million or so. Do you know?
I have a lot of money.
You
but,
have a
you know,
lot of
I
money.
don't.
So you
it doesn't
took it
look good
out
to
of the
talk
stock
about.
market. Where did you put it?
I put it in bonds and in real estate, and I've sold all my real estate. I also own a big stake in the street.com, which is not it's an online financial.
I'm up
company.
$78,000.
It's been good.
Yeah,
it's been real
good. Are you
good.
a Giant fan? I would imagine you live in Jersey, right?
I'm from Philadelphia, but as soon as we lost, look, the other team I like, Strahan loves my show,
right?
And he's the only NFL player who has insisted on coming to my show,
right?
Talking about business. There's a lot of Giant guys who love my show, and they're also just a fabulous team to root for because there was so much hatred toward them.
Such underdogs.
And they were being ridiculed, and the coach was being ridiculed.
Was this the best game you've seen in football for a long time?
It was very difficult to not love last night's game.
How did you feel when you saw this incredible series of plays where Eli Manning escaped? Escaped.
I just love the hubris of the Patriots. The hubris was just something we had to knock down. And Brady looked just another vulnerable guy. And Strahan is jumping. The picture in the front of the Times is just great. It's so scary to be Brady. He just was just frightened. The guy who was frightened was Brady. The guy who was confident was Manning.
Right. He looked cool, calm, and collected.
I just love the game.
It was wild.
And this is the first game you watched to the end.
Did you bet on it?
I'm not allowed to take that 3 1/4 that you get to straight up.
What do you mean you're not? Explain to me.
I can't bet. I'm too visible. Yeah, I'm like you.
You didn't bet.
I can in my little
be
world.
Like me, trust me.
No, but in my little world, the scrutiny on everything I do is too great.
Artie is up 78,000 just betting on the Giants.
I got to tell you, that's
look at him.
There's nothing like capitalism. That's pure capital.
Where should he put that money? Where should he put the 78?
May I just say that the most regulated and honest business in the world is NFL gambling.
Of course.
If we possibly had that in my world, you would just see everybody come in because they would know that it isn't rigged against the little guy. There's so much in my world that's rigged against the little guy, but they won't allow that in NFL.
Is that true in the stock market? Rigged against the little guy?
Well, I think that there's a lot of cheaters, a lot of guys that backdated options.
You're right.
A lot of guys that scammed their own company and looted their own company. It still
NFL
continues.
is more honest.
Oh, much more honest, and the enforcement is a lot more serious.
Quick advice for him: 78,000. He's up. I know this guy's going to let it roll on something stupid and lose it all. Where should he put it right now? Today? What does he do with it? Right now.
Right now, at this very moment.
Give him something to do.
Okay,
give him a plan.
I know what you're going to say. The over in the Pro Bowl.
No, I do. That Pro Bowl is that. No one wants to get hurt in a Pro Bowl.
Right.
No one wants to get hurt, so you can't trust that game.
He should take the 78,000 and invest it. Am I correct?
I have to tell you that I don't want to come here and just tell you that stocks are cheap, but they've been knocked down 2,000 points. Because there's a guy who runs the Federal Reserve, and he's more of a professor than he is a good. I got to dump on him because I can speak freely here.
But let me say something. Yes, you can. Give this guy an aggressive thing to do with the 78,000, even a high
give
risk.
Give him a jolt,
a giant return, because he'll just throw it out anyway.
Yeah.
So
he
you're
needs
saying
action.
the stocks are viable now.
I want you to buy all these companies that are involved with housing because the housing's coming. Now, I'm the only guy guy in America who thinks that everyone thinks that house prices are going down.
Housing is coming back?
By the end of the year, housing will be up because these guys are building 1/4 the number of homes. The government is flooding us with money. Mortgage rates have come down unbelievably.
Is there a high return if he takes this risk?
I think a gigantic return right now.
So if he took $78,000, what company should he go with?
I think you should go with Hudson City Bank Corp, which is a local bank.
Put it on Hudson City Bank.
You're saying
Corp.
buy another house.
Black and Decker. As soon as you get 600 smackers, you'll go buy a chainsaw, fix your own house
I'm
up.
glad you're here today. Artie, look at me.
Look
at me. I'm
writing it down.
You got to write it down.
I'm going to do an intervention right now. Let me do an intervention.
I got to get the 78 G's from the landscaper.
You won $78,000.
I don't have
nice.
All
right, listen to me. That's good money.
It's very good money.
If you took it and let it roll on Black & Decker.
Yeah.
In other words, he's not telling you to go do.
What's it trading at now? Well, how much is share?
$72. You buy 1,000 shares.
1,000 shares.
Okay.
Okay.
The point you're making is this is sort of a roller coaster kind of ride. It's a little aggressive.
Right.
Because he could lose the money anyway. This is Black & Decker.
Right.
Housing. I guess Black & Decker builds shit.
Well, they own the tool market. They own the tool market.
They own the tools.
That's a monopoly.
Stock is down 30 straight points.
Right.
No one believes. I believe. The company used to be a $9 billion company. Now it's a $4 billion company. The Swedes will buy it.
And the guy made $100 million in the market. He must know something. He's a Harvard graduate.
Now listen. So it was about $102. Is what you're saying? And
it was at $98 in August before the Federal Reserve decided to wreck the economy in order to save it. So as soon as they recognized and they started panicking, people take that refinance money. You can refinance now 5%. Most of these people.
How long should he keep it? And then keep it there and watch it go up.
18 months.
18 months.
And you can catch a double in Black & Decker.
And should I put a stop on it? You think to hedge it? Like, what do I put?
I don't like that.
No,
that's what I do. Watch it and just listen. Do this for Christ's sake. Do it for me.
Well, what he's saying too is what's great. I just bought a home, so you're saying that's good news, right?
What people are going to do, a lot of people who can't sell their home, they're going to fix it up. Okay?
Can you wait 18 months for action?
This is all
You got a
money.
stockbroker?
I have a very good portfolio.
I'm presuming you already own Sirius because Sirius is my spec of the year.
Stock options.
All right, good.
Pal.
This thing doubles the moment I like the pal, buddy. The moment that the Justice Department sees the light, listens to the heat, recognizes that this is embarrassing that they let every oil company get together, particularly when you're paying $3.40 at the pump. Who is this hurting? Who is it hurting?
So you're saying upon the merger, the stock's Sirius will double.
Absolutely.
And I'll be within $5 of my.
You can never worry about where you bought it. You got to worry about where it's going to.
So
this is a powerful combination.
Now that he won the 78, he'll take this money and he'll bet like the Pro Bowl.
No, I like this. I like that.
Now you got a plan. This is why I invited the gentleman.
This is also good news because I like the fact that you think it's going to come back with real estate.
You get the 600 smackers. Okay, what are people going to do? They can't. They want. Most of the people who get $600 will try to fix up their home some way.
Right.
The only way you can do it is to go to Home Depot or Lowe's and buy something that's Black & Decker, do some hammering, do some sawing. That's what people are going to do with it. They're not going to just go buy 3 iPods. A lot of people think that that's what they're going to do.
That's what I think
they're going to buy tools to make it better.
Right.
And that's why this company.
I like it. You see what I'm talking about? Getting into a plan, a program, making some money, for Christ's sakes. Guy made $100 million. What was that like for you, making I don't even understand.
Like, how did you do it?
How do you do it?
I came in every morning at 3:45. I worked really hard. I traded in Sweden and Finland.
No. Wait a second. I don't understand Wall Street at all. Okay. I have no understanding of it. I don't even understand stocks. I don't understand. In other words, you went to an office.
Yeah.
You traded other people's money or your own money?
It started with other people's money, and then as I started getting better, a
bunch of guys gave you money, and they said, "We believe you know what you're doing. Invest this money for us and get us a good return."
But remember, it started in 1981, so it wasn't like it was done.
Right.
It wasn't something that was a quick rich thing.
Did you do it conservatively? In other words, you went there every day. In other words, you didn't try for a big score. You said, "Okay, I'm going to try and manage this money. It's other people's money. It's tremendous responsibility."
I tried to make money every day. I only had one down quarter in 21 years. So
is that right?
Yeah, because I managed it so that each incremental.
So when I read about these hedge fund guys, they're rich guys. They get rich in Wall Street. What do? They manage other people's money.
They raise a lot of money. See, I didn't. You had to be a member of my club, so to speak. You had to be nominated. The guys who are making this big money now are guys who go to a major university or major endowment, and they get $100 million from one, and then $200 million from another. I just was individuals. If they have $100
make money by trading, and then you get a percentage of how much money you make?
I make 20% of what I make.
You get 20% of your client's money.
Right. They make 80% of the profit.
That's how you made $100 million.
Exactly.
And then you started putting up your own money, too.
Yes.
And you made $100 million.
Look, it's a great country. I'm not kidding. It's a great country.
Fantastic.
But I paid my full taxes. These guys who got in front of Congress now, they want lower taxes. They're making 10, 15 million, but they want to pay less.
If you made $100 million and you paid $100 million in taxes, so what? You've still got $100 million.
I paid the tax man because I didn't want to ever give it back. The important thing is to not give it back after you make it. Don't worry about how much you pay in taxes.
Listen, fuck the 78 G's. So let's pretend I know a guy who may have like 300 grand to fuck around.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Now, you got that kind of money. Is it all? Would you put all of it in like Black and Decker?
Okay, now you're starting.
Where would you spread $300,000?
Now you're starting to get in a situation where, I would have to recommend for somebody like that, if he's an older person too, in the 40s, 50s, 60s, maybe a little bit of municipal bond, because there's something good about just getting that income stream that you don't pay taxes on.
Right.
And municipal bonds are paying pretty good.
You're looking for Artie, you're looking for information on a whole financial plan. That's not what I was after. I want you to take that 78 and at least, even because you like action,
do like
this
that.
Black and Decker thing. Or do the other one, I don't know, some bank.
You could do the Wells Fargo.
Wells Fargo.
Fantastic bank. Way down on its luck, but really well run.
What's that trading at, though?
That's at $32, $33. You put
Go ahead. Don't do that
it's a good one.
A shitload of Wells Fargo.
Yeah.
I
don't want you to buy any of the radio stations, and in particular, I don't like this CBS stock. Just,
fuck that.
I'm not kidding. That goes down pretty much every day. That's an annuity stream in a negative fashion.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Goes down almost every day.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I like Disney, by the way. Disney's going to report a really good quarter. Iger's an honest guy. That stock's down big.
I like him. I had dinner with him
too.
I had dinner with him.
You had dinner with him?
That's right.
I think he's terrific.
I like him.
He's a regular guy. Disney, he reports this week. That's going to be good. McDonald's is down 10 straight points. That's another great name.
Headline in the New York Times is exactly what we're talking about today. Google works to torpedo Microsoft bid for Yahoo. Microsoft is looking to buy Yahoo.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? Who gets...
That'll be approved in a week.
Because the first thing they're going to do is they're going to get together. Eliminates a serious competitor, right? There were three guys going at it.
Right.
The government loves it when there's companies that have nothing to do with radio. They merge them in a second. Like the Justice Department says they're going to look into it. They have to say that. They will approve that deal so fast your head's like Reagan in Exorcist. I'm telling you, they could care less.
It's unbelievable what's going on.
There's no congressman owned by Microsoft.
How is it nobody
they own no congressman.
Oh, my God.
You guys, they have the other guys own a huge number of congressmen against you. I mean, they probably have like...
Fooey means what? Baba Booey. Go ahead.
I actually need a piece of advice from Mr. Kramer.
Go ahead.
On your way.
Okay. My wife used to work
he
for a
doesn't know about dental work.
My wife used to work for a company.
Get the braces.
Do you know anything about a dentist? Could you get braces?
No, but I like there's this company called X-Ray Dentsply that's not bad. But I would not recommend it on your show.
Dental work?
No, it's not a great business.
It's not. Okay.
No.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay. My wife used to work for a company. She got a bunch of stock in Citigroup. Okay.
Go ahead.
4 years ago, it was worth X amount of dollars. Now
that's a tough one.
It's worth 20% of what it was 5 years ago. Do I hold on to it now? Or do we sell it?
Finally good because this guy Bernanke who runs the Federal Reserve, he's cutting rates. So finally they're going to pay you nothing. Right now they pay you a lot on your deposits. You know, they pay you 4.
Should he hold the stock or get
Yes, you want to hold Citi right here.
Hold.
Yeah, Citi's fine. The Citi was up 7 points in the last 2 weeks. I think it's going to get back to the mid-30s, maybe even $40. And at $40, we're going to reconfigure. We're going to then cash out.
I went to dinner with Iger. Oh, we're bad on that? Okay, get out of here.
I love Iger.
There you go.
But the Citi, you can hold the Citi.
Let me understand something. You went to Harvard.
Yeah.
Right. So what was your...
I was a full scholarship guy.
High school, you were a good student?
I was a good student, a good athlete, yeah.
Athlete? What were you athletic?
I was a 440 quarter mile. I was a 48 second quarter
kidding.
mile. Yeah.
And did you get laid a lot being a runner? How old were you when you lost your virginity?
Yes.
I'm curious about you.
Excuse me?
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
Well, I don't know. I think that serious deal goes through. And I like the Black and Decker.
We're guys, we're talking pajamas.
I'm more of a business guy than I'm a sex guy.
Never mind what year you lost your virginity.
Don't pretend they're different.
When did you make your first million? When did you become a millionaire? How old were you?
I was 31.
Most money you ever made in a year?
Well, it's interesting. I made 450, but I lost 325. So
you made personally 450.
No, for me, the most I ever made in a year was 21.
21 million in a year.
20 million.
Very nice.
It was a good year, and that's when I retired. Cause like John Elway, like Brett would have if he had made it all the way.
You probably got laid in high school if you were a track star and you got into Harvard. I mean, that's impressive.
I did well in every field of endeavor.
I would imagine women found that attractive.
Well, I was a bit of a geek, though. I was trying to get the scholarship. You know, the scholarship mattered a lot to me in order to be able to pay.
I see. So it didn't happen to you till in college?
Well, I had a girlfriend from Bosch.
Did you marry your college sweetheart?
No, I did not.
You did not?
No, I did not.
So you got a girlfriend in college?
Yeah, I was not. I didn't have that fidelity. I didn't have the fidelity, like Fidelity Fund,
Did you lose your virginity to a Harvard girl?
No, I didn't. I had a feeling. I thought we were going to go there because it's so.
Why not?
Stock market, that it makes so much sense to talk about that.
No, but you got out of college. You became a journalist. Is that correct?
I covered. I went to Tallahassee. I lived next door to this sorority house where the girl with Ted Bundy killed those girls.
You covered the Ted Bundy killings?
Yes, I did.
Did you see a dead body?
No, but I was the first reporter on the scene.
Wow.
Yeah, it was bad. And then I covered homicide for a couple of years.
So you've done it all. And then I guess journalism didn't pay so well. So
thank you for recognizing that. That's exactly what happened. I did it for 4 years, and I owed a lot of money. I mean, you worked for 4 years, and all you did was owe a lot of money.
Then you went back to Harvard.
Yeah, I had a gambling problem, and I lived in my car. I did every.
Really?
Yeah, I owed a lot of people.
This guy's a gambler. I could tell from it.
Right. But the gamblers, the same thing. Credit agencies and gamblers will let you over time stretch your payments if you're over. It's really an amazing.
What was your weakness? Football, baseball.
It was football.
Football.
Yeah, it was football.
Pro or college? You have a specific.
No, I always
thing?
did. I always did pro.
So you didn't bet on the Giants because you have a problem.
Now
you're not allowed to.
Well, I just think that anything I do that is not totally above board would bring immediate scrutiny to me and hurt my show, which I love.
But you're an addict. In other words,
look. The stock market is. I am addicted to action.
What's great is you're getting that
the
high.
stock market.
You're getting that same high from something legal
it's
now.
even better. I mean, Pepsi and Coke report this week, okay?
Right.
Well, I mean, that is just a huge rivalry. And
that gets you off.
Oh, totally. I mean, that's like a storied rivalry. You know what I mean?
It is.
A storied rivalry.
It's like Red Sox-Yankees.
It's exciting.
Yes.
It's exciting.
Absolutely. It's a frozen tundra.
Right.
I mean, I just love that combination.
But how are you so disciplined in buying stocks when you were not disciplined with your money gambling?
Because emotion, because I'm from Philadelphia, because the Philadelphia Eagles, because I can't make an honest.
You're not emotionally attached to Coke or Pepsi.
There are no home teams in stocks.
Right, that's
good. In the end, Pepsi, Coke. These are pieces of paper. They are not heart and soul.
But do you ever get that fever? I'm going to chase the dream. I'm going to put the big money down on a high risk stock.
If I could buy a stock. And I would, yours is $3 with a total call on the idea that someone in the government is going to be mortified if we keep the pressure on. Because if we tell them that there were more hearings on this than there were on the Iraq War,
that's what I'm saying.
Don't you think at a certain point that people say, what are our congressmen wasting their time? This is a good combination. I can get football and baseball on the same thing, which is what everybody wants. Face it. We all want Major League Football, and we all want baseball.
You want it on the same platform.
We want it one place, and we don't want to have our car company tell us what we have either.
Who's the hottest girl in Hollywood right now? Go ahead. Give me something.
Are you interested?
Well, why not? Why not? Why is it always got to be about business? Who's the hottest girl? If you could have sex with any woman in Hollywood right now, who would you go to?
See, this is how Howard makes
sense. Say Rachel Bilson.
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry?
No.
She's pregnant, too.
Now, no.
Pregnant?
Scarlett Johansson. I like.
All right. Okay. All right.
I'm not going to give you Keira Knightley. Jennifer Connelly. She lives in Brooklyn.
She's hot.
Right? She lives in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Age appropriate kind of thing.
Exactly.
That's right.
Has kids in school. Kids do well.
You go back to school after being a journalist. You go back to Harvard. You get a law degree.
Right.
Rudy Giuliani turns you down. You wanted to work for him.
Yes.
As a.
I wanted to be a prosecutor.
You wanted to be a prosecutor. Your grades weren't high enough. You were a Harvard graduate.
I had a couple of B's. He said I don't need anybody with B's.
Why did you get B's?
Because there's a lot of I love the corporate courses. I love corporate finance. I love tax. Anything involving business. But there were a lot of other courses.
Isn't it funny? The guy with the greatest grades isn't always the greatest attorney. You might have been great for him.
Giuliani thought I would have been. In retrospect, he realized I could have been. And I interviewed with Romney too.
You did? He turned you down?
He didn't want you
No,
either?
he was saying, listen, 18-hour days, 7 days a week. Did a lot of. There was a lot of math to his interview. He asked me about a lot of present value questions, and I was fine on it. But then in the end, he goes, "Look, you have to devote your life to me," and I didn't really want to devote my life to Romney.
I want to thank you for supporting this merger, and I'll tell you why. Forget it. Let's say I wasn't involved. This is a travesty. This really is a travesty.
And you wonder how many things that we aren't interested in are bought and sold like this all the time.
You're absolutely right. This is an injustice. It's an injustice. I'm not kidding.
What is it that I'm not tracking? Because I'm aware of XM and Sirius. What is it I'm not tracking that these guys are up to every single day? And who's getting paid out? And why can't there just be an honest decision made whether these two companies can merge?
I think that you are not in a position to influence a local congressional election.
Right.
I think the local radio guys have somehow made it so that they believe, the congressmen believe, that their names will never be mentioned on local radio again if they vote for this deal.
I think it's different than that. I think it's much more devious. And maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I think what's going on here is that there's many lobbyists out there, and they say to these guys, these congressmen, they say to them, listen, when you get out of being in office, you want to come speak to the NAB for a couple of $100,000. You want to come. You want a radio show. You want access to the media. Do you want favorable media?
You're something. You're right. That's more sophisticated than the analysis I was offering.
I don't know.
Because
Maybe
it's absolutely
both.
true that they need airtime, and I think that they're worried. Now, see, the real investigation should be the link between terrestrial radio and the Congress people. Why the heck are they stopping this? Because they never come out and say it. They always say it's for the good of the American people. It's clearly not for the good of the American people. How could it possibly be for the good of American people to have two companies?
Absolutely.
Right. You've
hit it right on the head. Come on. We all see the scam here. First of all, Jim Cramer, I should mention, I didn't even mention this, his show Mad Money, his weeknight 6 and 11 on CNBC.
Yeah, thank you.
The CNBC hires lots of hot chicks to be on the channel.
We have a lot of very intelligent women and men.
Fox does it. Right. MSNBC does it. CNBC does it. They hire hot women. Who is the hottest woman on your channel?
Oh, man.
Go ahead. Come
All
on.
women are beautiful.
No.
All women are beautiful.
Ed, you're
yes,
on. Yes,
I love women.
Hey. You're talking to the man who loves women more than you.
I love women. The idea of discrimination on the idea of one or two characteristics seems false to me.
What do you think of Robin's weight loss?
Nice. How does
Robin,
he
stand
about
up.
my weight?
Stand up. Come on. Show him.
Show me something.
Stand, please.
What am I supposed to show
you? Whoa.
Oh, doctor.
Ed, you're on the air. Ed, go ahead.
Hey,
yes.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
I'm good.
Hey, Jim, have you ever nailed that piece of ass, Erin Burnett? Come on.
Erin is a good friend of mine. We were out on Friday. I love her, and I think she's really smart. I think she's just one of the great stars we have.
Come on, she's the same numbskull.
I call her wonderful and fabulous every day on my show. So how I have to stipulate.
She said the word shit on the air the other day.
No, she said SH and then IT.
Was that wrong or right?
I'm not a big on a regular station, not a paid station. I think it's a problematic thing to curse.
She called the president a monkey. He's still the president of the United States. Wrong or right? Wrong or right? Come on.
I think that was it.
Call the president.
I wasn't happy with that, but I know she is. She's trying to have a little fun. She's making a little difference. It's not something I would say, but she said it. She works incredibly hard. She's brilliant. She's really one of the great people that at the network. She's
Sounds
fabulous.
like someone has a crush.
Well, I love her. Okay, I love her, and she knows I love her.
How long have you been married?
20 years. 20 years.
Is it still hot?
No, no. No, it doesn't have that characteristic
Boredom
anymore.
has set in?
Well, no. A little more than that. A little more in terms of the separation.
Oh, you're separated?
Oh. Well, it's kind of. I've talked about it before. It's not an easy topic.
Oh, I didn't know. I had no idea.
Hit the
It's
end
not
of
an
the
easy
road.
topic.
Maybe if she had a stock ticker coming out of her ass.
She's an unbelievably great woman, and we worked together for years and years. And
you're separated? When did this happen?
You're going to have to split up the $100
It's been for a while. She's fabulous.
Prenup? You got a prenup?
Willingly, I will.
You will.
Willingly.
You will give her $50 million.
Absolutely. She helped every single step of the way. We worked together. There is no one more deserving of something. No, I'm not even. It's unquestionable.
What will it feel like to write a $50 million check?
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
You say good?
Yeah.
Good.
Deserves every bit of it.
When did this happen? I don't know. I don't know.
It's been a while. We're very quiet about it. She's just great.
I saw her on 60 Minutes. She was standing right at your side.
We're very quiet about it.
Will this ruin your show? Will it affect your show? When I got my divorce, they said it will ruin the show. Can it ruin you?
I think that we talk every day, and we love our kids, and
So who you dating, pal?
Oh, well, that's a little private.
Wait
that's
a second.
Private. That's private.
Look at you.
That's private.
Midlife crisis?
Lifelong crisis.
This is a crisis.
I've never seen it when it wasn't a
Let's
crisis.
face it, 20 years you were married. All of a sudden,
Still
the Kramer
married.
show
Still
takes
married.
off on CNBC.
Still married.
And the women suddenly look at you in a different light. What happened?
They looked at me that I was crazy, and everyone knows that I'm crazy.
Was there
and
an
I don't
affair?
even mind.
Was there an affair?
No, it's just that, we just.
You met someone, didn't you?
Yeah, no, it's just that I really loved my work. I think I did a lot of. I'm not
this is
kidding. I did a lot of.
PR.
No, everybody knows that I kind of went overboard about my work, and it was not.
I held out for 20
I would admit
years
it too,
myself.
but I would admit that I have not been. I don't think I was. By no
How
means.
young is the poontang that you are now getting?
No,
come on,
geez.
let's be honest.
Come
Kramer
on
poontang.
No, Kramer on Exxon.
Come on.
No, Kramer on Chevron. Kramer not unless it has a stock symbol. I'm not in love with
breakdown.
it. Oh, jeez. Well,
Jim, as an Eagles fan, are you still
There you go.
Are you still haunted by Lawrence Taylor sacking Ron Jaworski every fucking week they play?
I have to admit that I hate. Look, Carl Banks, Leonard Marshall, Lawrence Taylor, total heroes
Wilbur
of mine.
Montgomery, Ron Jaworski.
Are you dating someone?
Pussies. Harold Carmichael. Pussies.
Come on, be honest. Be honest.
Hey.
It's in all angles.
Well, someone else in that defense. Harry Carson. Harry Carson.
Isn't it true you keep a state-by-state age of consent chart in your pocket?
I have every company memorized by state. That's been my strong
Robin, what do you
suit.
think happened here? The man got very famous.
Oh,
he
I don't think your timeline is correct. He's been famous for quite a while. He's been doing the show for quite a while.
Thank you for that timeline. You look thin.
Is it a real life Kramer versus Kramer we're looking at?
No, it's a consensual Kramer. Oh, yeah. Ooh. He was with a K. I'm with a C.
Look at you.
Yeah.
There's a lot more to you than I know. Now, what about that beautiful place in New Jersey? I saw it on 60 Minutes, a farm, a whole thing. Is that gone? Oh. You're going to move to the city, aren't you?
No, it's that was not that.
Backflip pad.
I didn't. That was and that ended up not with me.
You're in Jersey. You got to come to my kickoff
It's
party.
my
I'm in your
favorite place,
neighborhood.
That's your favorite place, and you don't have it.
No, but it's okay. It's okay because it's just property.
You look
it's just
like
property.
you look like you're going to throw up.
I know.
It was very difficult
I
because
bet. You had horses. You had all things.
So what you're saying is your wife was there at 5 a.m. every day trading in Sweden with you and working.
I will say absolutely she was
Really?
for many years, and she was
Harvard girl?
fabulous.
Not a Harvard girl.
No, Stony Brook. Fabulous.
not bad
Started
school.
as a clerk, worked her way up, did a fantastic job, was my partner for many years.
All right, so
she
you're
was
very
the head
honorable.
trader. There is no doubt in my mind that in 1998, when my firm was in bad trouble, she came back from after having 2 kids, sat there, and on the big days of the year, got me out of the jam. I have nothing but unbelievably positive things to say about what she did.
Good woman.
Fabulous
I have
woman.
nothing negative to say about her.
Fabulous.
She's your friend. She's my friend. Go ahead. Yes, Fafafui.
I didn't see the 60 Minutes piece, but Lisa G said she saw it. She said that they sort of say in the piece that you're a terror to work for. Do you think you're a terror to work for?
I always I use using a Stalin model. Stalin, yeah. I said that you had to give me 6 out of 7 days
genocide?
a week.
Well,
listen. The deal was I would make you rich if you work with me, but it wouldn't be fun.
Right. Because he takes his responsibility seriously.
Right.
Yeah, it's people's money you're talking about.
Howard's the direct opposite. You don't get rich, but you have a blast.
That's right.
Well,
see, I'm smarter than
I think people. I always just looked at I never looked at their resume. If they were team sports players, if they had a good attitude, they were in, and they could stay as long as they want. But most of the people left because they got rich and wanted to move on.
Larry, you're on the air in Chicago. Watch Jim Cramer on Mad Money weeknights at 6 and 11 on CNBC. And Jim's book, Stay Mad for Life, is in stores now. We'll get to that in a second. But go ahead, Larry.
Hi, Howard. I got a question for Mr. Kramer, and I got a question for you.
All right, quickly.
Can we find out the names of these Congress people that he's mentioning that are in the back pocket of terrestrial radio?
It seems like all of them.
There's a couple who have issued press
No, you got to be specific here.
I believe Conyers has taken some money from the terrestrial radio.
I don't know about that, but I'm going to investigate. You do know that, Fred?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Clear Channel.
Oh, Conyers, we
exactly.
talked about
we talked about
$10,000 in 2006.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know. That's problematic.
For 10 grand.
It's a shame how easily you can buy a congressman.
You had a second question. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'd like to ask you, Howard, if there is a merger between the two, are you still going to run those stupid commercials you've been running since you've been on the air?
Yes, the talk stations do have commercials. That is true, but they try.
Our commercials.
Our commercials are very smart, by the way.
Have you not heard the ball cleaning one?
Yeah, I mean, this one keeps your penis and balls smelling fresh. It's no Doro, and I recommend it.
Nothing stupid about that.
There's nothing dumb about that.
They do hate the fact that so much of your music does not have commercials because they feel the pressure to cut out their commercials. So therefore, you make them less profitable. You know that's part of what this is all about.
Right, and their advantage is that they're free and they're in every home. They have nothing to worry about. If they put on good programming, they should have no problem.
You will be in 16 million cars that are sold every year.
That's right.
If this deal goes through, they are petrified about that.
They're pissing their pants.
They also hate the fact that you have that option where you just give them your card and they just charge you a month. So no one ever feels like they're paying for it once they paid the first time.
Right.
And they know that, too. They know that, and they have said over and over again that this would not hurt them one bit, but it would kill them. Yeah. You know what they mean? You know, they do both sides.
So obviously there's competition. You know, so how can they say it's a monopoly?
Do you make radio better or worse for the American people?
Let me think about it for a second. I don't want to answer frivolously.
I was
do
very
I make
quick
radio?
on the
You answer too quick.
Yeah.
Do I make radio better or worse for the American people? Better.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Why don't we buy some congressmen? Let's get into the game.
They know. And there's
why we're not.
How much?
Robin, there's another thing going on here. See, they figure that if they can stall this thing long enough, both you guys will run out of money. And I'm not kidding.
That's right.
And you'll both go bankrupt.
That's
This is just, we look at their balance sheets, we see how much they're paying.
Yes.
If we can keep this deal in limbo for another 18 months, you're going to run out of money.
They're going to bankrupt companies that employ a lot of people.
And people will be out of jobs.
Well, but remember, your competitor doesn't have the financing that you do. So they figure that one of these two will go out of business.
Right.
And the other one won't be able to pay your salary. They'll be able to have to lay off everybody. This is about taking jobs away from you guys and taking choice away from the American people, which is why it is a ridiculous travesty.
It is pretty wild. Let me ask you about this book. This is a new book?
Yeah.
What will help me get rich?
This is a book for, a lot of people, they keep changing the law. It's about how to save with a 401k. It's about how to put money away for a 529.
People should read this. A lot of people don't like to look at their finances. A lot of people are lazy about it, but then all of a sudden they reach a certain age and they go, shit, I don't have anything.
Right, but this is like I say you should give, when a kid gets born, you give them one share of stock so they get a little more familiar with the process.
People need to know about this stuff, how to teach your kids how to work their money and do this kind of thing.
Remember, a company used to take care of you, so you did need to know. Now companies have all phased it out. You got to do it yourself. They don't really give you any advice. It's very rapacious, so the book tries to answer that.
One last prediction. When will we see the merger ruled on favorably or unfavorably?
I am predicting.
Go ahead.
I am predicting that this is a done deal by June, provided that you and I and a couple other people stand up and say this is the most ridiculous thing we've ever seen the government try to block. In 8 years, I've never seen them so vigilant about something.
Yeah, well, it's great that you say, with me, they're just going to say, oh, he works for Sirius. But the fact is you don't have a financial interest in this.
No skin in the game other than to say, I cannot believe all the mergers that I have seen just been rubber stamped. And the level of scrutiny, the number of people, how many times are they going to call people to Washington? It is just crazy.
You were a good guest. You didn't come out and tell us who you're dating. You didn't tell us when you lost your virginity, but you were a great guest anyway. Next time.
Thank you very much.
What happens
first? You didn't even tell us how big your penis was?
No, I didn't really go into the size issue.
No.
Which shows you that I have a decorum and I'm kind of like Bishop Tutu meets, like Dolly
Osborne.
Right?
What happens first? The Eagles win their first Super Bowl or this merger?
Oh, well, that's not even an issue.
Jim Cramer,
the merger going
It better be the merger.
Jim Cramer's on Mad Money. You should check him out. He really actually makes finance fun. It's a tough subject to kind of breathe some excitement into.
Black and Decker, baby.
Yeah, Black and Decker's
Black and Decker
higher.
for Artie.
That
Thank
goes
you
higher.
for that, and maybe I'll throw a few dollars that way myself. Weeknights at 6 and 11 on CNBC.
Thank you.
Good for you. And Jim's book, Stay Mad for Life. Get it. Teach the kids how to invest a little money. This is the kind of stuff that you got to look into. The book is called Stay Mad for Life, in stores now. Pleasure to see you. Pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you, Howard.
Thank you.
An honor, because you are. You're a great businessman besides being a great talent and someone I've always looked up to. And anyone who is at my companies knows that.
Don't try to drive the stock up.
Yep. Jim, thanks.
Thank you, Howard. Thank you very much.
Jim, how do you think it went in there today?
Oh my God! Well, it's just first of all, it's kind of a dream to be on this show, and this is one of the things that there was a big party for the Giants in town this morning, and I had to pass on it, and everyone knew, and probably half of them just said, "Oh my God, I got to now stay home and listen to you," rather than go to their own party, because this is a very big show in my town, a very big show among my friends.
Now,
actually, by the way, just, I would not even bother to tell them when I'm on half the other shows that I'm on, like, that I'll go on a major network show, because everybody listens. And everybody listened, and everyone took the product. Everyone took serious when he left. So it just means a lot to me.
So, Jim, you gave Artie some advice on what he should do with his Super Bowl winnings.
Right.
You think he's better off investing, like you said, or
no, he is, and that's a
gambling
stock.
again?
That's a stock that I have spent a lot of time on. And the reason I gave it to him is that I think the expectations are so low that it's almost really hard to get hurt in that stock. And I really love management, so I'm very close to it.
And final word, you're confident on the XM Sirius merger?
No, absolutely. But a lot of it is just going to be because I'm nonstop on this. I am not going to let thank you. I am not going to let this deal not go through, because I cannot believe that justice, I cannot believe that Congress people are so interested in this. You know that there has to be a monetary reason, because it's certainly not for the benefit. It's the benefit of the consumers to have the deal go through. So I'm not stopping. I have no skin in the game other than the fact I can't stand the travesty. Just can't stand it.
All right, Jim, thanks for stopping by.
All right, thank you, guys.
Artie, so are you going to invest your Super Bowl winnings like Cramer told you? Or advised you?
I might. I don't know. We'll see.
He's saying Black & Decker's the
I may buy another
thing.
fucking house. If he says housing's coming back, I'll put a down payment on another fucking house. That's how fucking aggressive I am. Fuck him. I'm getting another couple of houses. Throw a few fucking families in there that are minority-type families and be a slumlord. Then resell it, put them out on the fucking street.
Sounds like a plan.
Blockbuster, gentrification, motherfuck it. Peace. Increase.
I'm on the new iPhone, and so what I liked about it was you could watch. Gary sent me a link to his new TV show. He has a TV show on the internet.
It's called They Call Me Baba Booey.
They Call Me Baba Booey on the Nerdist website. And so I was in my car, and I could, I put it on. I was on 4G. And it streamed perfectly. The problem is Gary's show is so fucking awful that within, I literally lasted a minute. I really wanted to watch Gary's show.
What are you talking about?
It's so. I'll tell you why. And I don't want to be cruel. I want to be like I'm a judge on AGT. I want to be constructive.
Okay.
And actually help him.
Yes.
Because he's been around me long enough to know how to broadcast. First of all, Gary's new show is a gadget show. He reviews gadgets. And he's very, again, with the Sonos. Oh, Sonos. Again, it was his new show. Sonos. I love Sonos. So fucking, I love Sonos. He starts to talk about the Sonos. He doesn't talk about, when Gary talks, he's kind of interesting. When he reads, he's horrible. So instead of getting up there, and he could get up there on this stupid TV show that no one's watching. It's on the internet. Doesn't have to be, quote unquote, so professional.
Yeah, why write it down?
It's all written. You could tell he's reading off a teleprompter. It's just numbingly dull. You want to hang yourself. I was in the back of a car. I had nothing to do. I'm stuck in Obama traffic, UN traffic, whatever the traffic was. And I go, let me finally watch Gary's show. Now I have time. I'm doing nothing. And I turned it off after a minute. And he has this other horrible habit, which I should point out, if you watch this show, when he's reading off the teleprompter, I guess he wants to appear like he's not reading on the teleprompter, so he lifts his chin and he points it up to the sky. So you're looking up his nose and at his neck, and it's like, Gary, look into the fucking monitor. Look into the TV camera. Look into the teleprompter.
Talk to me.
Talk to me. It's just one horrible. And now, by the way, I only saw a minute of the show, and I wanted to hang myself. That's how bad it was.
So based on a minute,
based on a minute, I could.
I appreciate that.
Gary, when you talk about these gadgets, you're an interesting guy.
Right.
Talk about it. Why are you reading? You're a horrible reader. You don't have that finesse. And it really is kind of dull. Why are you not talking? You don't. You have special points you have to remember.
Yeah, I guess. I guess I tried doing it the other way, and it was a little, But
so to stop saying slow down. You talk too freaking fast anyway when you talk normally. Take a beat.
He can not fill a space.
Yeah, it's the internet. Nobody's, like you could just kind of sit there like you're hanging out with me and go, hey, I want to show you how Sonos works because I think it's great. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to play a song. Now look at the screen. I can press this button and look what happened. Like pretend you're with a friend.
I don't disagree with you at all.
Yeah, it's a horrible show. Your show, hold on a second. Your show's the worst show I've ever seen.
It's not a horrible show.
It's the worst show I've ever seen. That's how horrible.
Howard, you watched a minute out of 5 episodes.
Because I couldn't take it.
Okay, so you didn't like that particular part of that episode?
If it was the Gary I knew.
Did you get to the second part?
No, I just told you.
I got it. I'm just saying.
I can't sit there.
If I watched you an AGT for 1 minute and you weren't that good that night, and I said you were the worst ever, would that be fair?
No.
I'm just saying.
I never was bad on AGT. I'm a professional broadcaster. No, I wasn't. I'm a professional broadcaster. I know how to do it. And I'm trying to teach you. Stop getting defensive. You don't have to attack me. I'm probably, Gary, your boss is probably one of the most successful broadcasters in history.
I agree with you. I'm not.
So you're gonna defend yourself by saying you were bad on AGT? No. I was terrific on AG.
I'm not saying you were. I'm saying
you were horrible on your show. That's all.
All right.
That's it.
Okay.
Big deal.
That's no big deal at all.
Now I know why Gary gets bored in Vegas. He's a fucking bore. Bores himself to death. Where is that show? Do I have it? Here, you want to be bored? Everybody want to turn off the radio? Here. Here's Gary from his new show.
They call me horrible.
Yeah. Oh. Baba boring. And Gary is an interesting guy. That's what's crazy. And I don't know, is there a producer on the show? Someone who can give you direction?
There is.
Yeah, well, doesn't he turn to you and say, Gary, when you're reading, it's like that MTV audition.
You hadn't heard the MTV audition.
And with the teeth and the Bootsier kind of delivery, I mean, it's just not, it's ridiculous. It's not Gary. It's enough with that. Do a show where I'm hanging out with you and you're showing me cool stuff. Then I'll watch.
Because that's the next one that I'm taping is sort of like that.
I was interested, because I was interested. I wanted to learn what Sonos was all about, and it was like if I was at your house, you would say to me, "Hey, Howard, you got to check out Sonos. Now watch what I can do." And you'd take those big fingers of yours, and you would start pecking and poking at them.
Wait a minute. Why are my fingers big?
And by the way, isn't it ironic that Gary's a high-tech reviewer and technology geek reviewer, and this is the guy who uses Post-its to keep track of his schedule, and then he hits the keyboard with like a
one finger
at a time, like a caveman just discovering technology. Dear Wolf, I would love to tell you about Sonos. I love Sonos. I mean, the show's horrible.
And it's all over the place a little bit, too, right? Well, you didn't sit through because later on...
I don't care about Sonos, but if I was at Gary's house and I had him explaining to me why it's so great, I might be interested. And he's reading off this teleprompter with his chin in the air.
Well, it starts
not even looking at me.
It starts with gadgets, and then at one point he's reviewing, like award nominees for Emmys and stuff.
Look at the chin up in the air. That's it. Look, I'm not making this shit up.
Oh, my goodness.
I've watched 30... He reads the whole time like that.
How come he's in that position? That's crazy.
I don't know. Gary, what's that all about? Because he's reading.
I think it's Bob, and I'm not in that position all the time. My head does Bob.
Yeah, Bob.
You know what I mean? Like I'll start talking, I'll go, and another thing.
You know what he looks like? He looks like a man who was in a car accident. You know, they put that halo on you.
Right.
They
prop you up.
It's not even natural. I'm watching this show. I go, is anyone helping Gary with the show? Is anyone going up to him and saying, Gary, this isn't working?
Not yet.
The reason my head is up in the air is I'm sniffing for gazelles.
It's a work in progress. There's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, I'm helping you now. I know you think I'm being mean.
No, I mean, I actually don't.
No one could watch it.
You're not telling me anything that I haven't noticed and I have been working on.
Well, then why would you put this show out on the internet?
Well, what do you mean?
Go redo it. Redo the whole thing.
Every week. So
take this one down. Trust me, you
do it over.
There isn't a human being who could get through this for 10 seconds. It's doing you no good, and now I'm turned off to your new show. Like I mean, I don't know that I'm coming back for a second viewing.
Well, listen.
I know. I'll waste more time trying to see if Gary got better.
Listen, if you put a minute into it, then that's what you get.
All right,
but
whatever.
I don't expect to have you back, but that's fine. You know?
If you tell me you stop reading, maybe I'll watch it.
I'll let you know what I do.
Take this one down.
You can't take them down.
Yes, you can. Delete it.
Iran took down YouTube. You can take anything.
You can't take it down. You can't take it. It's impossible. All right, here's Gary. Get ready to be bored.
Golly.
Sal's got the Gary mask on. He's got posters all over himself. All right. Here we go.
Sonos All Room Audio, buying music you already...
Oh, it's unreal.
Sonos All Room Audio, buying music you already own, and more tuners from my DVR, all on the next...
What did he say? Something about tuna.
Wow.
I mean, he's reading, and you'd think he was on a network show where he needs to read. It'd be so cool. You know, like I subscribe to some of these. Like there's a guy called the Nikon guy. I'm a Nikon shooter with a camera, and I like to, you know. And the guy, he gets on and he goes, "Hey, I'm reviewing the latest Nikon equipment." He goes, "So look, you know, he's like a guy. He's talking to you. The guy, he didn't read off a teleprompter. The guy can't even afford a teleprompter." Mark Seliger, the well-known photographer, does a video podcast of some sort. He sent me a link to it. It was fascinating. He talks to you about photography. He interviews different people. This is a guy, he's not a broadcaster. Gary's been around me for 25 years. I don't learn a fucking thing. Mark Seliger, who sees me once every 5 years when he photographs me for Rolling Stone magazine, has already picked up every nuance.
Where is Gary headed? He's saying that like he's running to catch a train.
Well, you know, we got a great, oh my God. That's what I said. When he reads, he speeds up. You would think there was an urgency about this. He couldn't just get on and go, you know what, we got a really cool show for you tonight. I'm going to talk to you about Sonos. In 30 seconds, I can tell you why this is so great. I'm going to make you want it. And then also I'm talking about, I don't know, whatever. I don't even know he said
We
tuna.
couldn't even understand the rest of it because it got so fast.
He's going to review tuna fish.
Thought I heard
Sonos All Room
VCR.
Audio, buying music you already own, and more tuners from my DVR, all on the next They Call Me Baba Booey.
Oh, and you hear those teeth clacking.
Next.
Those lips and teeth are fighting each other. It's worse than JD and Jason going at it. Those lips hate those teeth.
It's like the Crips and Bloods.
Oh, my God, yes.
Crips and Bloods, his teeth and his lips.
All right, now, wouldn't you have turned off already? But okay, now you have to sit through and wait for Gary on They Call Me Baba Booey, and then he starts.
Do you know anyone who still buys CDs other than Susan Boyle fans? I haven't bought a
Oh, my God.
Zinga.
Wait, you just skipped.
Who wrote that?
Actually, this sort of doesn't make your point because you skipped the Sonos part. I don't know why.
I don't know. JD did this.
JD couldn't sit through it.
JD, what happened to the Sonos part? Just give me the whole... Can you just put up the whole show, and we'll see how long we can last?
Are you saying that you have... JD, what is it?
Come in here, JD. Another mush mouth.
They took Gary's video down in Iran, by the way.
Yeah, the Iranian government just announced it.
Stop. You're torturing
Did you start playing the second clip?
Yeah.
The first clip is Sonos.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. There's more to that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, got it. All right, we got to go back to that first clip.
Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate.
Oh.
You know, chances are you have a PC or a laptop at home filled with your digital music, including iTunes, Amazon Music, and more.
Oh.
There's also a good chance
I was like, oh.
subscribe to one or more digital music providers like Pandora, Spotify, and of course Sirius XM.
Oh my God.
I'm going to go down every music delivery system known to mankind.
We know all this.
There's the gramophone.
Why can't Gary just say, hey, I think Sonos is really cool for playing
There's
music?
cassettes.
Yeah.
There's 8-track tape, which was invented by a man named Lear, who invented the Learjet.
So I'm sitting there thrilled to myself that this is streaming perfectly because I have 4G now on my new iPhone. And I'm like, there's no reason for me to have 4G if I'm watching music like this.
That's what you're streaming.
I wanted to turn it off already.
Listening to your digital music wirelessly throughout your house is easier and more affordable than ever before.
Yeah.
With a system like Sonos, it's also now available at a level of
He's so professional. Mary, you have to come see my new show. It's so I bet you poor Mary's got to watch this.
Oh, yeah.
No wonder the woman's shell-shocked.
Mary, take it out of the oven.
She still doesn't know what happened. She got married and she still doesn't know what happened.
No.
It's been a miserable 20 years.
I'm watching Gary's show and I'm dying for like one of those telephone call modems, you know, like we had in the old days where it stops and starts.
You're saying traffic was more exciting.
People were wondering what led to the blackout in that show Revolution. It's Gary's internet. They took off all power.
Shut down the power. We have to get rid of Gary.
No, seriously, you would not still be watching? If it wasn't Gary, you would definitely have turned it off.
Well, I would hang in there because it's Gary, you know, like I would try.
All right.
sure to satisfy the most serious audiophiles.
It's like I'm at school and he's reading to me.
But he started so much faster.
Sonos is known.
Do you know, well,
if
you know what
it's
it's
known, then why are you telling me
you know
about
what it's like when you were in school, Robin, they call in a kid and the teacher would say, okay, get up and read from your textbook.
Yeah.
And then that person gets up and it's first of all, they're a little shaky when they read out loud.
Right.
I mean, this is what I feel like a guy's reading to me from a textbook about Sonos.
You know what? It reminds me of those book reports.
Yeah. The other day, first of all, I would like to give a review of Sonos. Now, you know there are many music providers such as Amazon, Spotify. And he's trying to sound like he's not reading, but his chin's up in the air and he's looking at the teleprompter. I mean, it's a train wreck, this fucking
Posing
show.
like a statue.
Yeah. I recommend Sonos to boys and girls of all ages.
In a variety of ways. With the Play 3 by Sonos, your music options grow at a fraction of the price of the original Sonos
Those
system.
words are just struggling to get out of that mouth.
The Play 3 is a small, attractive 3-in-1 speaker system that is ready to stream your music.
I mean, this is like a Consumer's Report. I don't know. I think he's trying to be like every other one of these geek shows where these chicks come on.
Right. He's watched the other shows.
Yeah.
And he's
the eye candy.
falling in line.
Yeah. He's got their delivery with no eye candy.
Right.
Out of the box, quality music lovers will appreciate. With 3 dedicated amps for each internal speaker, this relatively tiny speaker box can lay hard.
This relatively tiny speaker box. What did he say? Relatively what?
It's relatively tiny speaker box.
Garbling every fucking word, simple words.
Which makes it appropriate for every audiophile.
At a low, relatively low price.
Who is watching this? Oh, by the way, there were 8,000 views because I couldn't believe it. I watched it 8,000 times.
1 minute each time.
That's right. Gary has over 8,000 views. There's nobody viewing this. If they are, they're turning it right. They should say this is the length of time they watched.
You want to know how long they last.
Right.
Horizontally or vertically to fit.
Horizontally, vertically.
Horizontally.
Horizontally. Oh, these sentences are run-on sentences, and he does not do well with those.
Easily add this to the system by pairing with another Play 3 speaker for true stereo sound. If you really want to enhance your audio.
Exactly. Come on. You wouldn't have been tuned out?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's what I said. I go, I don't care what he is saying. Gary, I don't care what... No, let's be fair. I don't care what you're saying.
But Robin's saying she doesn't... If I took anything...
Some of the words are garbled.
3 words, I wouldn't know what they were talking about either.
But Gary, I'll play the whole thing through. It won't make a difference. All right, I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to shut up right now. Okay, here we go. There's another minute 44.
Let's see if it gets clear.
All right, here we go.
Add a Sonos subwoofer to the mix, and the whole experience gets that much deeper. This sub is the newest addition to the Sonos family, and I promise you, the sound is amazing. It will shake the windows.
This what? The sub?
The sub is the
sub. That's what I'm talking. I can't.
It's a fucking subwoofer.
I can't. Gary,
you're not looking at it.
Why can't you?
I understand the delivery is bad, but don't act like you don't know what it is.
Gary, it's impossible to not fall asleep listening to this. That's how bad it is.
You can say that, but don't say you don't know what things are when you do.
And it just sounds like you're reading a bunch of information that you got off of some other place that.
No, I actually wrote it.
Yeah, okay. But But this is ridiculous information.
Totally. Well, it's not ridiculous information.
Hey, the subwoofers. Just talk.
I get that. But you're even before when you said, well, everybody knows about music services, but you don't know that they can work on this system. And maybe I should have said it that way, but but don't say.
Okay.
You're giving me
all right. I have a headache.
Spotify.
Thanks for support, my friend.
Ambien just took out a lawsuit against Gary because he's stealing that market of putting people to sleep. Yeah, they said we invented that.
In your house. I also love the look, this nice high gloss finish. I cannot
like my teeth.
stress enough how easy the Sonos is to set up at home. Adding music throughout.
It's got to be easier than listening to this.
The sooner you set up Sonos, the less you'll have to listen to me.
Wouldn't it have been cool, if he just took a Sonos out of the box and said, "Hey, let me show you how easy it is to set this thing up." And
that's what I did.
Yeah, but Gary, no one got this far. It's impossible.
You didn't get this far, but then I go in and I go on my computer and I show you how you link it.
Oh, I can't wait to hear you read while you're on your computer.
I go in and link it up.
Now I will show you exactly how to do this.
is as simple as adding a Sonos speaker to any room and connecting to your wireless network. You don't have to worry about searching for remotes either. You can control it using your iPhone.
I wonder how many takes this is, too. Like, I mean, like, how many times did guy work on this?
You think this is more than one take?
Oh, of course. Oh, how many times did the camera guy
Take
just sit and listen to
792.
You think that was good? I can speed it up a little on this part. Let's start. Okay, let's go again.
I think I hit Pandora too
Hi,
hard.
everybody. Today's show is about sodas. Oh, that poor fucking technician. You know what? You can't pay somebody enough to fucking sit there and tape Baba Booey's show. Like, you know, it's kind of fun to work on this show. You know, you see naked chicks and stuff. Imagine you're on, they call me Baba Booey. By the way, Gary thinks you're mad at him, Robin, and that's why you're insulting him today. So am I angry with him, too?
What?
Hey, who said that?
I heard a rumor.
From who?
Who wrote this on the computer?
I don't think Robin's mad at me, and I don't think that's why she's insulted me. Robin would insult me any day of the week.
Of course.
She doesn't need to be mad at me.
Meanwhile, how much better is your next show going to be? You know what the difference between me and you is, though, Gary? Because, like, if I did a show like that, I couldn't fall asleep at night. I'd be so mad at myself for putting on a bad show. You're like, oh, next time I'll do better.
First of all, you would have never released it, number one.
No, but also, he's like, well, it's no big deal. Next time I'll do better. I need to get in front of the camera today.
I don't think it's no big deal.
It's a huge deal.
No, I don't think it's no big deal, and I'm aware of what you're saying, and I'm trying to work it out. I agree, but the show has to go on.
Do they pay you for this?
They do.
Oh my God! And the guy,
they should pay me very well.
But the guy who put up the money didn't say to you, Gary, maybe you could improve it a little, like loosen up and be more like the Gary, a human being. Like maybe you shouldn't. I mean, he doesn't know that this is bad.
No, that guy doesn't lose sleep either.
They seem to be fairly happy with
You know what? Because whatever this Nerdist page, like they'll be out of business. Gary will be out of business. Everyone will be out of business.
Actually, the guy that owns it just sold the company to Legendary Films, who makes Batman. He's making a movie.
Wow.
I mean, it's not a shit company. Maybe I'm not that good on it, but it's a good company.
Well, I mean, I guess they're smart that they're getting publicity right now because we mentioned the website 50 times and.
I didn't ask you to mention it.
No, I know.
And
in a weird way, this is promotion for them to talk about how shitty their show is.
Well, there are other shows, aren't there?
Right, and everybody's going to go on to see just how shitty Gary is when he puts his chin up in the air. It is kind of funny to see that I'm right.
Subwoofer.
Subwoofer.
Spotify.
New sub.
Android, or even a tablet. The interface is beautifully laid out, and even the least tech-savvy
No one's bored.
in your family will
The
easily be able
interface.
to...
And even the least tech-savvy of it. Who
But the
talks like that?
interface, how am I supposed to deal with interface?
Well, I'm saying who talks like that.
But do you know what the interface is? It's the program that you work off of to work the whole system.
But you're talking to people who don't know anything about it. Talk to them.
I'm talking to people who have an affinity for a tech thing.
Yeah,
I'm not talking to
but Gary,
people who don't care.
there are people who are interested in Sonos who aren't, they just talk like a person.
I agree, but I think that people who are coming to this have a little... I want
So
to see a
set
little...
up
Okay, thank you.
This is extremely easy. Sonos gives you a disc, you pop it into your computer, you put the software in, and they have a really great interface. So right now,
Why is everything Sonos with him, by the way?
Unlike my face, they have a great interface.
Again, Howard, the system's been around for a while.
Yeah.
They just came out with this brand new
No,
software.
I'm just saying, every time I talk to you, it's about Sonos.
But in this is the newest thing. This thing just came out.
All right.
So I'm talking about that. Next week I'm talking about, well, I didn't want to bring it up because who knows what you'll say.
What are you talking about?
Next week I'm going to talk about the newer version of that running watch that I use.
Of the what?
The running watch.
Oh, the one I've thrown out already? Because it fucking can't, it doesn't work?
Of course it works. You can't work it.
Okay. Can't wait
Well,
to
if
see
you
that.
keep using terms like interface, he's never going to learn.
I got Howard a running watch. You literally press one
I don't know, man. It doesn't work
You
anymore.
press one button.
I did
and
it.
It tells you where you are, and then that's it. It's like the world's simplest watch.
Beth hates the running watch so much that she won't even let me wear it. That's how I'm sitting out there battling with it. I'm battling with this fucking watch. I could have done my whole run by the time I get this thing set. By the time it finds the satellite.
I said thank you for Howard. I sent him a $200 watch, which he threw in the garbage.
Yeah.
But it's so simple
Piece
to
of
use.
shit. It's a good idea, but
What about it doesn't work?
I'll call you later to show you.
I'll walk you through it.
I mean,
I'll show
it's
you.
fine. I just don't like it.
But it works.
Hey, Gary, when
it worked a couple of times. Now it doesn't.
Why wouldn't it work anymore?
And then it doesn't tell you when the battery. And then it doesn't tell you when the battery's running low. So you go out for a run and it goes, oh, there's no battery.
Well, you're supposed to keep it hooked up both times. Richard's wearing it right now. He wears it every day and uses it every day.
Richard's an asshole.
For getting it correct.
I don't use a dentist.
This is a guy. Yeah, this guy doesn't use a dentist. He's going to use a watch.
I think it's funny that because you can't figure it out, it must be awful.
Hey, whatever. I'm dumb. Okay.
When you review it, will you run in place and review it, like to demonstrate?
Sure, Shirley.
But that would be fun. Like if Gary was in his running shorts and he goes, "Hey, today I'm going to show you about my cool running watch. Watch this. We're going to go on a little half-mile run and
let's go."
Something.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Gary standing there in
front of a green screen,
staring at this fucking camera with his chin up in the air,
and his
reading.
hands are all over the place too. His hands
I didn't notice that. Look at him.
That shirt unbuttoned.
And also, I mean, no delivery, no fucking eye contact with the audience.
Open here, and it says add a component, which I want to do. So I'll click on that, and then I'll come over here and I'll touch this. And it lets me know that it just recognized this left speaker. So I'm waiting for it to go through.
Hello, speaker.
And it's downloaded. That's great. Now it says, do I want to add another component?
Oh, my God.
Maybe I do.
Guess what I'm going to add? The right speaker.
Now, in this part, I'm being more conversational.
Yeah, it's a little better.
But now that there you go.
No, I said that's better.
No, that's good.
Then you were being
I can
a little more.
sort of follow this.
Just throw out the script, okay? My advice. Speak Gary. And pretend I'm there with you.
You hate him, too.
Well, I hate him less than reading Gary.
Oh,
I like the talking Gary more than I like the reading Gary, who's standing in the middle of a third-grade class reading a book, a textbook. Sonos also has, excuse me, let me turn the page. Sonos also has a very good interface. And
you can hook it up with your Apple time capsule without turning on your computer.
He didn't even read that well. That's the tech junkie, Gary. Never met a tech junkie who manages his schedule with Post-it notes and types with 2 fingers.
Hello, future.
This is the future, but I'm stuck in the past. Reason I like Sonos, I don't have to tap. That new Mountain Lion system on Apple, though, you get the voice recognition on there, so you can just
talk to it.
Just talk. I talked a whole, spoke a whole email. That's what he needs. It's very Star Trek.
Now, what does that system do when you go
You can't say You gotta fucking. You gotta know how to talk. That's the other thing.
Gary has the problem with
Well, I don't know how to type or talk. So what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to get on this computer? I don't know. The show is horrible, but it can only get better from here after my helping Gary today. Lest anyone think I'm hurting Gary, I'm helping him.
I appreciate it.
I hope so. The fact that I took some of my valuable time, America's greatest broadcaster took valuable time out of his day to watch your show so he can help you. I would like to thank you and an apology for being so rude to me during my critique.
Oh, I'm so fucking sorry.
No, you're welcome. I mean, apology accepted.
You know what, Howard?
Yeah.
You're too good to me.
Well, Gary, you know what? At least I'm honest with you. Not like Mary or anyone else who watched it and said, "Oh, Gary, it's terrific." What did Mary say?
Nobody said it was terrific.
What did Mary say? Because she's pretty honest. I love her. I love Mary. I hate Gary, but I love Mary.
She, like, to her, she said, yeah, you're reading a little bit. Actually, the first episode you should look at is the worst.
This isn't the first?
Listen,
what? Advertise it.
I wore a shirt, right?
Yeah.
And I kept one button too many open, and no one told me.
Sexy.
When I go back, it looks
doing?
terrible. I look like a. People accuse me of shaving my chest hair. It's just awful.
I'm Tom
with the open shirt.
I thought this was the first show.
That's what I
This
thought.
is the 4th show.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
better now.
Oh my God. Oh, I got to hear the first one. What was the topic on the first one?
That was Apple TV and the Warren Littlefield.
Oh, JD, get me that one.
But you gotta watch it.
Oh, I got to see the first
It's on the
3.
Baba Booey shout-out page in gray. But Wolfie's here also.
All right, enough with him.
Really?
We get the idea. That was the 4th show, Robin.
Oh, boy.
This is where he was better already. Where was his chin on this one?
I can't believe he was wearing a shirt and he opened too many buttons. What's going on there?
Well, I don't have a wardrobe advisor.
Nobody told me.
Nobody told me. No, there was no mirror available.
There wasn't. There's no fucking mirror. The place we were shooting was hot. It was like, and I I don't know.
Today's show is from Israel in the desert.
That would be pretty funny.
I'm here in Death Valley with Apple TV.
Completely.
Hello from Haifa.
Hello, my name is Disco Gary.
So you're trying something new. You're transcending your love of technology into a web show, and
I'm branching out.
Yeah, and you've been largely supportive of Howard's other endeavors, Robin's other endeavors, everything. Are you pissed that you weren't getting the same love back this morning?
No, because you don't get love around here. You just don't. But having said that, many of the things that Howard said were true. He's just got this really passive-aggressive move where he goes, you suck, you're awful, it's the worst piece of shit I've ever seen. Hey, man, I'm just trying to help you, though, because I love you. That's why I'm trying to help you.
Right.
But I understand it's not where I want it to be yet, but I don't think it's as awful as he says it is.
Did you take any of the criticism constructively? That is to say, when Howard told you to just be Gary, be more natural, be more off the cuff.
I mean, I did, but it's nothing new. It's something that I've been working with the producers on, and I shot a show yesterday, and I'm doing another one next week, and it's something I'm working towards. So I'm doing what Howard said, but I was doing that already anyway.
How about some of the ideas Howard threw out there that makes it more interactive, like you actually using the watch?
Well, I mean, I don't know that I'm going to actually go for a run with the watch on, but yeah, I'm going to take it outside. I'm going to show it how I use it, and I'm going to be more interactive with it, no doubt.
Are you worried at all that Howard and the crew might be in your head during your next taping?
No, I mean, I was already in my head. Like, again, Howard didn't tell me anything this morning that I didn't already know and want to fix.
It's just some of the ways he said it to you were a little bit brutal.
Yeah, it's all out of love.
Going on and on. It was quite entertaining, but I could feel his pain. He was talking about some characters, the Burrito Brothers or the...
What's the Burrito Brothers?
I guess Bubba's in a market. They syndicate his show on a couple of markets in Florida and some other places. And he's number one in Tampa, and I guess in other places as well. But there's one market where there's these burrito... A Spanish team, not the Burrito Brothers. Did anybody hear Bubba's show yesterday beside me? The taco, the burritos.
There was some kind of food.
He was screaming about the Burrito Brothers. Ronnie, what was the name of that morning show that he's freaking out about?
I don't know. He calls it something, the Burrito Brothers, but it's somebody...
What does he call it?
Jimenez or something is the guy. He used to be here in New York.
Oh, but what is the name of the show that he calls it? What is it was Burrito something?
The Burrito Brothers.
Was it Burrito Brothers?
Yeah, some shit like that.
No, it was a funnier name than Burrito Brothers. Because I remember the Flying Burrito Brothers, but I can't think of it. But if you think of it, let me know.
All right.
So, Bubba was screaming that this Spanish burrito show.
By the way, it's in Fort Myers.
Fort Myers, right. So I guess... What is that? You over there?
Yeah, I just had to start up my computer.
What's with you and that computer during the show? You never, all the years I knew you, you never used a computer.
Well, I have one now, and I use it. This is where I get the news.
You're very busy with it. I hate it.
I'm listening to you, Burrito Brothers.
Well, Bubba is flipping out, and I said, boy, I don't miss that at all, because what happened, evidently, he was number one, and suddenly the burrito guy was number one, and Bubba's number 4.
Oh.
And 25 to 34, 25 to 54, 18 to 34. They were spewing out the numbers there, and I was like... and really, he's saying that the rating service, how could the Spanish guy... He says, there's more white and black people in the market that speak English.
And English-speaking people,
how did this Spanish guy suddenly get, to be number one? So, I don't know. It was just funny to listen to, and it brought me back to the horror of terrestrial radio. And good Lord, It was funny as hell. But that's my point. I believe Sirius does need broadcasters, guys who have actually been in terrestrial radio, who had to earn ratings, who understand what this medium is. You know, the other thing I love, too, is that they now call it terrestrial radio. You know,
that was a word that didn't exist.
Never existed till there was satellite radio. It was a radio. And these guys who are on terrestrial radio, the owners, they all call themselves terrestrial radio. It's a huge victory for satellite. They should just call themselves radio.
Yeah.
They shouldn't even say terrestrial radio. That should be a curse word that you can't even say.
They fell for it hook, line, and sinker.
They fell for it hook, line, and sinker. So now they're just terrestrial radio, and now there's satellite radio. And it's beautiful. It's music to my ears.
Well, you know what? I was talking to Tom Chiasano yesterday. I had lunch with him.
No, good luck.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. No. I love Tom. Go ahead. Yeah.
Tom.
It's just a little boring sometimes. Yeah,
no.
Yeah.
And he had an interesting take on, all of these rumors that you're going back to terrestrial radio that keep floating around in the press, because it's been happening for months. He said, well, don't you think it behooves the people in radio to keep that rumor alive?
Yep.
With nothing going on, to make it look like something possibly will happen?
Well, a very smart thing, too, would be, hey, wait a second. Let's say Howard Stern is coming to terrestrial radio, and that'll jack up his price if he negotiates with satellite radio. That could also be the other.
All of that. But it
That's
also
right.
looks like, because he has said it, radio is dying.
Here's the bottom line.
And it looks like nothing is going on, and nothing can save it.
Here's the bottom line. For all the theories that are out there, here's exactly what's going on. I have been approached by terrestrial radio companies, very big companies, and not so big companies, but mostly big ones. And there's not a lot of them, about returning to terrestrial radio. It started happening within a year of me being here. And their point of view is that radio has taken a huge hit. Radio has taken a huge hit. Come back and do your thing. These conversations now have escalated because I have a year left of my contract. Let me just clear it all up. I've been contacted, and yes, people have approached me to go back. And as of right now, I can't imagine going back to that situation. I can't even comprehend it. But the offers are out there. And it's very comforting to me because in the 4 years that we've been here, I've seen radio decay. There's not a lot of good performers. There's not a lot of people who can attract a big audience. And quite frankly, radio isn't all that exciting anymore. And all of these guys that have had conversations admit that. And that's a healthy thing to admit. And they come to me and they say, listen, radio lost a lot when you left. And it's very flattering, and I'm very honored, and I like it. I like the attention, to be quite honest with you. But the thought of actually going to terrestrial radio is not on my radar at all. It would be a huge transition. And a lot of people do point out that Bubba was on satellite radio and then now has gone back to terrestrial and done very well. But do I want to deal with that at this point in my life? I don't think so.
Yeah, but, Bubba didn't prefer to go back to terrestrial radio.
Right. Bubba wanted to just, do his thing here, and unfortunately it didn't work out that way. But he's doing a terrific show on terrestrial radio, and I'm proud to be broadcasting it on our channels. But nevertheless, he didn't want to go back. It was an economic decision for him and his guys. So there's been tons of reports. I haven't played any of them for you. But here's a couple. It's very funny. But it's the reports are now that I am going to terrestrial radio, that it's a done deal, that I've decided to go. I haven't decided to do anything.
Well, that's my point. These are the kinds of stories that are being floated by terrestrial radio.
Right. Yeah, I have nothing to do with this. And quite frankly, I'm not even sure I want to be back on satellite radio. But I'll tell you,
everybody's ignoring that.
Yeah, I mean, the first place.
You're going somewhere.
But if I'm going to talk to someone about continuing this saga, I would talk to satellite first because I like it here, and I like the people I work with. Here is someone named Lisa G to bring us the Howard 100 News Update. What's going on in the world of the Howard Stern Show? Lisa G. What do you have for us? Yes, Lisa?
Hello, Howard.
Hello.
By the way, we have to talk about something that happened in the bathroom yesterday.
Uh-oh. Did it involve Richard?
Or did it involve Robin and pooping? Or?
It didn't involve me and pooping, but it involved pooping.
Oh, I heard somebody shit on the floor of the bathroom.
Yeah.
What was that about?
I only know that somebody walked in and found a turd next to the stool.
In the girls' room?
In the bathroom out there in the hall, our guest bathroom.
No. What?
Yeah. And they called Tracy in to take a look at it.
Hey, Tracy, look at this.
Is it still around? Maybe we could do a DNA test.
I would love to do a DNA. I'd love to know who shit on the floor.
Right.
I would too.
Everybody would.
Was it fake shit to freak you out?
No, it was real, apparently.
Did you hear about this, Lisa G?
A little bit.
I know news story?
Yeah,
no one's
I'm not
tracking
working
it down?
on it. Someone else's.
When did this happen?
Yesterday, I think.
How do I not know about this?
It was on the news.
It was on Howard 100 News?
Yeah.
I must have missed that report.
Man. Maybe it was Ozzy.
That's what I'm saying.
Because Tracy, they call her in and she's like, I don't want to clean it up. I'm not a mom. I'm not a...
This was about like maybe 1:30, 2 o'clock or something, and all of a sudden Tracy comes out the hallway and goes, someone just left shit on the floor.
Okay, wait a second. Here's how we can figure it out.
Well, she already has suspects.
First of all, it's got to be someone on our staff. Who beside our staff uses that bathroom?
I don't know, but I don't even want to say who she thinks it is.
Oh, she was so funny because she's like, I work with children.
I could write it down if you want.
Write it down.
Is it a regular here or a guest?
A regular.
A regular.
Yeah, well, it was 1:30 in the afternoon or something.
Well, the entire Howard TV crew was here all day yesterday.
Uh-huh.
I know that.
Miss Howard TV was here.
Miss Howard
they
TV.
were shooting her.
Right.
You don't think it was her?
But there's a lot.
You think it was Miss Howard TV?
There's a couple of people who use the bathroom here, Howard.
Who
Who
don't
are
work
not
here?
on the staff?
No, they work here, but they're not part. They're not part of our
Like
group.
who?
Like who?
I can't say.
Who? Scott Greenstein?
Is one of them.
You think he shit on the floor?
No, you don't think Scott shit on the
No,
floor?
no. I'm just saying that there's people that come in and out that we don't know about. Like Ross uses it also.
Well, I could believe Ross would shit on the
No,
floor.
he wouldn't. That guy's got a. He's a germaphobe.
Right. Well, JD says they think it's Tim Sabian.
Get out!
Yeah.
Get
Now,
out!
why would he do that?
That's funny.
Why would Tim shit on the floor?
Yeah.
You're
saying it was an accident?
He might have had an accident. Why do they think it's Tim Sabian?
Is it possible
Apparently he has like these.
He has what?
He has these explosive shits.
You know this?
I've heard
for a
about.
fact?
Okay, here's what I know. He started. This is going months and months back. I heard he started doing Robin's diet. Right. I heard that he went for his first coffee enema.
Right.
I heard he came back here and practically broke down doors to get to the bathroom. So I think that there's something going on with the diet. That
Well, I just got a note here. Tim has left a mess on the bowl.
Insane?
Tim, it said here in a note. I don't know who put it up. Tim has left a mess in the bowl before.
No. Are you insane? It's not me. I didn't see it, so I'm only the messenger.
No? He's the messenger, Tim. Tim left.
He's mad.
You don't want to be accused. Now, let me bring in a reporter who is working on this story. Go ahead, Will. What did you want to say?
No, I was just going to say that I did follow Tim in one time into the bathroom after he started the green drinks, and it looked like a Jackson Pollock in there. Like it was.
But doesn't he flush?
Well, I think it was just because it was very liquidy when you first start that diet or something.
But I mean, if that happened to me, I would literally take a tissue and wipe it down.
Yeah, but it was like under the toilet seat.
Wow.
Like I don't even know how it got under there, but I don't know.
I've started to see some of that. You know, that bathroom needs to be cleaned like 3 times a day now.
Right.
And the other thing, like, I'm surprised Tracy didn't call me, because she called me about 2 months ago. She was freaking out because she started finding pubic hairs on the toilet seat. She thought that was disgusting.
That is disgusting.
But this is a full turd.
This turd was on the floor, not in the bowl.
On the floor.
All right, now you're going to hear from Steve Langford, who evidently has been covering this. Go ahead, Steve. What do you know?
We cover everything.
Right.
At about 3:30 yesterday afternoon, I went into the bathroom.
Go ahead.
And I noticed something on the floor.
Turd. Now, no one had called you.
I thought it was.
Did anyone...
Nobody called. No, I was simply going to the bathroom.
Okay.
And I see this, so I got Brad Driver, the news director. I said, "Is this a
story?"
I said, "No. I think it's a story regardless, but I think do you think it is what I think it is?" And he agreed.
Could it be Lisa G? She's a known shitter at work.
Lisa was not here.
All right, fair enough.
So I went and found Tracy because I thought Tracy A should know and B is the best soundbite in the business.
Right.
And sure enough, she delivered big time.
Where's the soundbite?
We have the story. Brad is back. I don't know. They're trying to pull it.
Let me ask you this: isn't this a easy story to sort of figure out the timeline? There's got to be a person here who used that bathroom when it was clean at some point in the afternoon.
Right.
Then what we do is we backtrack.
Well, plus there may be surveillance tape of the hall.
Yeah, we have, Howard, this is a great thing about this place that we never had.
All right.
We have cameras because that's how we found out who was touching the cupcakes.
And who was touching the cupcakes?
Ross.
Okay. I am authorizing the news department to go to a full-blast investigation on
Absolutely.
this. I want all resources directed toward this story. This is big.
Absolutely.
In my world, this is big.
And mine, too.
Okay.
Are you saying there's already cameras that have filmed people going in and out of the bathroom?
Robin, I never wanted to tell you this, but you are photographed when you're going to the bathroom. Just walking in the door, not while you're actually shitting.
There's a camera in that hallway that would tell us who comes, and we can cut down the time.
All right.
Now, here's what we're going to do. In other words, at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock or something, the bathroom was clean.
Right.
So sometime between 11 and 3, the shitting occurred.
Right.
Now we're going to go back and look at the tapes and narrow it down to the 3 or 4 people we see there going into the bathroom. I like it. I want full authorization. And Ronnie, as chief of security...
I can have him run the tape right
Hold
now.
on one second. Why is your mic not working?
He's number 3.
How would I know? Go ahead.
I can have him run the tape right now.
What are you saying?
Give me a timeline. I can go have him run it right now.
You're saying right now you could run
Right now I can go have him run it.
Noon to 3.
What time
Noon
were
to
you?
3?
Do you know the time you were in the bathroom?
It was about 3:30. So
3:30. So,
I would say between 1:30 and 3:30 would be the time to
but
look.
But we have to figure out who last saw the place clean.
But Howard, I could tell you
it was clean before I left, but I left at around 11.
You left at 11. You were in that bathroom.
We left at 12.
Did you see the bathroom at 12?
It was clean because I went in there right before we left.
You did?
Yeah.
All right.
How do we know you're not lying and you were the guy who shit?
No, I didn't shit. I pissed.
How do we know?
I'm just telling you. You got to take my word.
Sure you didn't shit on the floor?
I'm positive.
Ronnie's kind of old. He might not have control.
First of all, I don't shit here. I won't shit.
All right.
I only shit in my
I'm
own
gonna
bathroom.
trust you.
Okay.
So for between noon, Robin, and 3:30,
Okay.
the shitting occurred.
Yes, Scott, what do you have to say?
Scott, do you want to confess?
No, but
ahead.
I was in there just about 5 of 1. I left. I went to the bathroom. It was clean at 1 o'clock.
All right. So
How do we know you're not lying?
You don't. I'm
So if I was the guilty party, I would come in and say, I was in the bathroom at 5 of 1 and it was clean. Meanwhile, you could have shit right then at 5 of 1. I'm not trusting you.
I'm trying.
So it's not between 1 and 3:30.
Well, if you trust Scott.
Yeah.
Do you want to look at the tape, find out who all went in there, and then do a lie detector test?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Ed Torian?
Yes.
Okay.
That's exactly what I want.
Ronnie, I'm going to
go look at the tape.
Unless somebody wants to fess up.
And I may have been in there after 1 o'clock.
that bathroom too.
I may have been in there, but I did not.
You did not shit on the floor. I know that.
No.
You're part of the news department. The news department would never
Do
shit on the
you
floor.
have any speculation as to who it was at this time?
I haven't a
from
clue,
your
but
investigation?
there
How
was
big
a
was
Howard TV shoot going on here yesterday afternoon, was there not?
Right, yes, there was. How big was the duty?
Oh, it was a tiny little ball of excrement.
Right. And how do you figure, because you're a
It
reporter.
got there.
How do you figure it got there? Do you think, obviously no one shat on the floor. I mean, if it's a little ball, what do you think, how did it get there? I mean, was the bowl clean?
The bowl was clean,
right.
Yes.
And the seat was clean.
Seat was clean.
How do you know it wasn't mud from a shoe?
Well, I looked at it. Tracy looked at it. Brad Driver looked at it. We
had enough
we
witnesses.
concluded.
Yeah.
Does Steve know the exact spot? Like, even though it might have been cleaned up, maybe we can swab it, the floor, and get a small sample.
Did it smell?
I didn't get that close.
Right.
Nor did I taste it.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You
All
know,
right.
I have a theory.
Yeah.
You know, Howard TV, whenever they do these shoots with Miss Howard TV, they get a bunch of pizzas. So maybe somebody from Howard TV had an upset stomach.
Chances are it is someone from
the
Howard
pizzas.
TV. I hate to say it.
Howard, we have a no shit rule in that bathroom, and everyone is saying that no one's shitting there yesterday.
Somebody's
Could have been
shitting.
Miss Howard TV, though. We haven't ruled her out.
I can't imagine that demure young lady.
Metal studs in her ass.
Wow.
Can we lie detector her, too?
Absolutely. Nude. All right. Thank you for that report, Lisa G. Steve Langford, thank you. And Richard, thank you.
Thank you.
Howard TV is now claiming that Fafa Fui went through empty pizza boxes in the garbage can looking for a slice of pizza yesterday.
Stop it.
That's right. I thought he's on a diet.
Gary, is that true? You're going through the garbage?
I was hungry, though. I needed food. Yeah, like everybody squeals on everyone else.
Well,
I hear it all.
Yeah, now it's a free-for-all.
Is it true you went through the garbage looking through pizza?
No,
I
mean, I walked by, I saw a pizza box, I opened it up and I closed it. I wasn't going through the garbage.
The report was you were going through the garbage looking for pizza.
Like I had my head in the garbage.
Wow.
I went to the bathroom. I went to see there's a bunch of pizza boxes. I opened one up and I lifted it and I shut it.
All right. That's the report I got.
Well, yeah, you know. I mean, I wasn't like I didn't go into a garbage pail or I didn't have my head in the garbage.
All right. Joe Jordan from Howard TV saw Gary looking through the pizza boxes and he's here to say something. Go ahead.
Yeah, basically Gary told the story, but I saw him rummage through the boxes there.
Joe, you saw me open a box, right?
Well, I saw you look through the box, then you saw me and turned around.
Gary, in other words, he's saying it wasn't so casual. You were really looking for pizza.
You know what? It's probably out of habit. I opened the box because I used to look for pizza, but I didn't go into a garbage.
Why are you opening the box in the garbage?
Hold on.
There was 4 boxes stacked right next to the garbage can.
Right outside the bathroom, there were 6 boxes, and I just opened it and shut it. And I didn't see him or anything.
These weren't boxes sitting on a counter. These were boxes sitting on the floor to be thrown away?
They were stacked.
They were sitting on top of a stack of other boxes. They weren't in a garbage pail.
We usually keep the pizza on the ledge where they put the cupcakes.
Yeah.
And when it was gone, we put the empty boxes by the garbage can.
Right.
So
he was rummaging through the boxes by the garbage can.
He was rummaging through the empty boxes.
Whatever.
You were rummaging through the boxes.
Yes, I was rummaging through the boxes. Guilty. I'm a garbage picker.
And he turned around real quick when I saw him.
I didn't even see Joe. I swear to God, I didn't even see you.
Okay. Just my account of things.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Admitted also you saw Gary defecating in the bathroom.
I didn't see that.
So here's a funny thing. I was in the bathroom. I think I was in the bathroom yesterday around 3, but I can't remember. But I don't remember. I don't know if I saw anything.
Maybe you did it.
Maybe
It was
you're the
accidental.
culprit.
I haven't dutied in that bathroom in a couple of weeks.
There's Sal dressed as Gary looking through the garbage for food, and he's eating actual garbage.
Isn't it funny that Sal, the funniest Sal is now, is in silent movies?
Yeah. There's Gary eating out of a garbage pail, and now the garbage he's buried in the garbage pail.
I don't know why someone.
So
cleaned.
Gary ate food from the garbage and then shit on the floor.
Guilty.
I don't know why this shit was cleaned so quick because I actually saw it when Steve went in there, when Langford went in there, and it was actually you can actually see it was hardened. You could see sort of a footprint. On it as well.
Ooh.
That's evidence.
So there could have been a forensic test there with footprints.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Evidence was gotten rid of very fast.
So you think Tim Sabian shit on the floor?
No, listen. Wasn't who I thought. I was just passing along who other people thought, and I didn't want to say it on the air, so I wrote it down. But then Howard just went and blasted. So whatever. I was just giving him who people thought. So that's all. I didn't see it, so I can't say anything.
Who do you think around here would shit on the bathroom floor?
Sal, Richard, Scott might, Jason, Will. Who wouldn't?
Pretty much anyone here.
Yeah, who wouldn't shit on the floor around here? We're all animals.
Why do they think it's you?
Please.
Why? Will, so you experienced this before?
Yeah, I think I just lost my job, though, so I don't know. Probably not a good idea to trash your boss on the air like that, but it's all in good fun. I love the guy.
You think it's him again?
I don't know. Shitting on the floor is different than getting it all over the bowl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's at least sitting on the toilet and shitting. This is like a whole thing, so I don't know. Shitting on the floor, that's like an angry act. I think Tim loves the company, so I'm not sure.
Do you think there's anyone else here that would be angry and shit on the floor?
I'm going with Scott DePace, and probably thinks it's like some kind of liberal conspiracy to use toilets, so he's decided he's just going to, do it on the floor. So that's my best guess.
Who do you think crapped on the floor?
You know, I have no idea, but when Howard, this is the first I'm hearing of it when they were just talking about it on the radio show. That is disgusting. That makes my stomach fucking turn. I mean, shitting on the floor, leaving shit on the floor, like, it's just gross. It could have been a lot of people. A lot of people brought up Tim's name. I won't put that past him. I know Steve Langford shits in our bathroom a lot. There's a few other guys here that shit a lot, but I gotta tell you, between you and me, the guy running the teleprompter yesterday for Howard TV practically pushed me out of the way to get to the bathroom yesterday. I ended up going to use the bathroom in the lobby. I was just taking a piss, by the way, in case anyone wants to know every detail. But he's like, "Oh, dude, you gonna use that? You gonna use that?" I'm like, "No, go ahead. I'll go to the other bathroom." So I don't know who ran teleprompter for you yesterday. It looked familiar. I can't think of his name right off the top of my head, but
Ted?
Ted? Yeah, looking at Ted. Just saying. Ted, hate to throw you under the bus, but he was wearing a Stussy t-shirt yesterday. Very hip. Thank you. Looking to him. Thank you.
Did you shit in there?
I did not shit in there. I have a really hard time with away games, and it takes a lot for me to have to go to the bathroom at work. It definitely wasn't me. I would be on camera running there to use the bathroom, but it was in there for 30 seconds. If you watch on tape, I'm in and out. Back to do my job.
Brian Fallon.
Yes?
Who do you think shit on the floor?
That's a good question. A lot of shitters here. John Hine is definitely a culprit. That guy shits constantly. Big, smelly, sticky shits, sometimes hairy.
Well, I can tell you it wasn't me, because I never, ever, ever take a crap in there. I always go out in the hallway for this specific reason, just in case anything ever came down. So now that you've eliminated me from the equation, I'd say it's got to be Phelan. Just look at the guy. He's a slob. Goes camping all the time. Not very considerate of others. I saw him throw me under the bus. I vote for Phelan.
I have no idea. I mean, there was so many people here yesterday, including the TV crew. So there was a lot more people than normal, so it's really hard to figure it out. I don't know who. I think it just was probably, they didn't even know. Like, how do you miss the bowl and do it on the floor? I mean, that's impossible. I'd say it was like, they thought they had gas and it probably just came out and
rolled down their pant leg?
Rolled down their leg and just landed on the floor and they had no clue.
Now,
it could have been me. I was in there. I don't know. I don't remember having gas.
Do you think, if you would have to pick one person here, who would you pick?
Well,
that would shit on the floor.
It's obvious. Well, there's two. It's a choice between Sal or Richard. That's what I would say. But don't put that on me.
What? Sal, who do you think shit on the floor?
Gary. What monkey doesn't fling shit? Are you kidding me? The fact that he can get it in the bowl, that alone is a shocker. It's definitely Gary.
I think you did.
Why?
'Cause you got a shit-eating grin on your face right now. You're smiling. You're too scared to turn that camera around and face your own face because you're laughing and you know that you're the guilty party.
I don't shit here.
Well, prove it. Prove that you don't shit here.
Well, when they see the videotape, they'll say that I'm not in that bathroom for more than 2 minutes.
Well, were you here in the afternoon?
I was. I was in the studio like probably 90% of the time, though.
I don't know. That shit-eating grin tells me that there's a lot of shitting going on with you.
Well, first of all, I want to know that it's definitely crap. I didn't see it. Did you see it?
I didn't.
So, I mean, it could be, it could be dirt, it could be something else. Assuming it's crap, I don't know. It could be, now someone else could have brought crap in on their foot from another bathroom. That's a possibility. Someone could have gone to pee, and it could have fallen out of their pants. That's a possibility. Someone could have intentionally done it. So there's a lot of variables. Who did it? I don't know. But it sounds like we're going to have it limited down to like about 4 or 5 possibilities. Thank God, had I been one of the possibilities, I know I would be blamed. I might still be blamed somehow for this. Like when I go to the bathroom, I clean it. Even if I see pubic hairs there when I walk in, I clean it because I know I'm going to be blamed for them. I always clean that bathroom.
You clean other people's pubic hairs?
I clean other pubic hairs because I don't want to be blamed, because I know if there's something that I could possibly be blamed for, I would be blamed.
Probably Miss Howard TV. She looked like she was holding one in. I have no idea. I mean, I don't understand how you could shit on the floor and not know it.
Yeah. And then what?
But I would hope that you wouldn't know it, because if you did know it, that means you're a horrible human.
Exactly. So, you deliberately left it there.
I've never shit on the floor in my life. So I don't know how it happened.
Will was saying, like, that's kind of like an angry act. against?
Yeah, somebody used to do that at K-Rock. We're pretty sure we knew who it was. Somebody used to shit all over the toilet, the floor at K-Rock, but he was an angry person.
Is anyone here that angry, you think?
I don't know. Maybe somebody's carrying a silent anger.
Let's get Steve Langford in here. He's got an update for us. Steve, what's going on in the Howard 100 News?
Steve Langford has a huge penis.
What do you hear?
Who done it? Who's the sicko who soiled the surface of the Stern Show bathroom with a sickening stool sample? A quick examination of surveillance tape near the bathroom yesterday, conducted by Ronnie the limo driver this morning, revealing more than 24 possible suspects.
Oh, really?
Polygraph tests of all potential suspects may prove to be a huge load. Office manager Tracy Millman examining the tiny ball of fecal matter on the floor and issuing a devastating denunciation. Quote, "It disgusts me. I work with children, and whoever it is, I hope they hear this newscast and come in and clean it the F up, because Tracy's not a maid, she's not a mother, and she's revolted and disrespected." Howard 100 News will continue to pursue all leads on this mess. Anyone wishing to confess should contact Howard 100.
I'm sure someone will confess to that. Although I will grant them immunity, but they must come forward.
You will grant them immunity?
That's right. In other words, I will not ridicule them if they come forward.
Wait a minute.
How the hell else are we ever going to find the person?
Say you won't punish them, but we have to ridicule.
No, you will ridicule them. I want to find the person. We think we have a way of finding out who it is. I don't want to say what it is because that would give it away and that would ruin everything.
But you say there were like a dozen people.
24 more.
True.
And I have the list in front of me, and there's a lot of suspects. It's almost everyone who works here.
I'm not on that list, am I?
No, yes.
I am not.
No, you're not on there. But in all truth, the problem is it's not aimed right on the bathroom door. So it's only people who pass by. So I think it's time to move the camera right onto the bathroom. That's my guess.
Who do you think it is?
I haven't a clue. I honestly don't have a clue, but it was not pretty.
How big was it?
Oh, little.
Just a little nugget?
Yeah, a nugget, yeah.
So nothing's, I mean, it's serious, but nothing.
It wasn't a massive turd or anything like that.
All right, Steve, good luck.
Thank you.
So you've reviewed the footage?
Yeah.
And what have you seen so far?
The problem is our camera doesn't face the bathroom. It goes to a certain point in the hallway where you could see people coming in through the front door or coming from the bullpen office area of our compound going towards the bathroom. So I listed everyone that was going towards the bathroom between 1 and 3:30, and I have a list of about 25 people.
So you really can't tell?
Well, you can't tell where they went, or if anybody came in from the side door from the other part of the offices from, Sirius. So the only way we can probably narrow it down to the amount of time, if you go by the time the people spent by going that way and coming back, you could probably tell who took a shit if they were in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if they went there, walked back there, and came back 30 seconds later, they didn't go in there and take a shit.
Yeah.
So if we have to go do that, we'll sit down with the camera and we'll go by minute to minute, And we could do it that way, but we still don't know if they went to the bathroom. They could have went to the kitchen, they could have went to the control room, or they could have went out anywhere into any of the offices in Sirius.
So this is going to be almost impossible to find out.
I don't know about impossible. I mean, if you gave these people lie detector tests, it all depends on how much.
All right, let's get to Steve Langford right away. This guy is on top of it. He's from Howard 100 News. He's covering everything in the world of the Howard Stern Show. What do you have, Steve?
The roll call queen scoring a small mention in Life and Style Weekly, the magazine, under a section about what the stars are doing, citing, quote, Sirius satellite radio personality Lisa G moonlights as a big-hearted baking queen. 10% of proceeds from her Lisa G bra cookie collection benefits charity. A plug for the cookie website included.
Yeah, well, Lisa press released it. I mean, who are we kidding here? Lisa press released it, right, Robin?
Well, how else would they get the story? Of course. I mean, it's certainly not a bad thing, she's saying.
It's fine. What else?
And a doubleheader in Vegas this weekend. Both Ronnie the limo driver and Scott the engineer set to appear at Rick's and Pure, respectively. Ronnie and Scott promising fans they will also guest host at each other's gigs.
Scott's got a whole... Did you notice, like, Scott's running around all... Did you notice he shaved his head? Like he's all excited about going to Vegas?
He's grooming himself.
It's a whole new life for him. This club hired him. It's evidently a very good club. Hired him to be the guest DJ.
And he comes in and he has to do like an hour?
Look, here's Mr. America.
He's all touched up.
I had tape of his second appearance. I never even played you.
I look like Daughtry.
Huh. A lot of the girls think I'm Daughtry.
I didn't shave my head.
Yes, you did. You polished it up. There's something going on. Even Ronnie goes, look, he shaved his head.
I didn't do anything. I'll shave later.
All right. And you see how he's all happy? He's going away. He's going to Vegas.
He's giddy.
It's awesome. Did you hear who my opening act
And
is?
it's going to be my birthday.
And my birthday?
Celebrate.
Train is opening for me.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Train?
Train.
Pat Monahan, yeah.
Yeah, Pat Monahan and Train, and then I come on.
Anybody in Vegas is really lucky. I heard some of Scott's second appearance over at this club. What's the name of it?
Pure.
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 And listen to what the kind of stuff he's up to. This guy's on fire.
Yeah.
All right, motherfuckers. It's time to rock and roll, right? All right. Anybody listen to Howard Stern? Yeah, baby.
Did you not bring up my name?
Okay.
Time to rock and roll. Hey, Grandpa, sit down.
We had a great time.
Who's that, Uncle Fester? Hey, it's Celine Dion's husband.
If you know, we're on Sirius Radio right now. You get satellite. We're going to go back a little. We're going to rock and roll with some...
In those clubs, you mentioned Howard Stern. People are like, that's Howard Stern?
Ooh.
Oh, my.
Yeah, they're not listening to every word.
Anybody listen to Howard Stern? Like, oh, my God.
I'm Howard Stern. I've had cancer. Look at me.
What happened to Howard Stern? He looks horrible.
Wow.
I just get shut the fuck up. We want to dance.
I mean, listen to what's going on.
How you doing, Vegas?
They probably think it's that Howard Stern who was being accused of killing Anna Nicole.
I killed my wife.
Anna Nicole, I love you. That can't be regular Howard Stern from the radio, can it? What is it, Ron?
He's copying my act. What's going on?
Yeah,
you hear
he
him
sounds like
screaming. Fuck! What the fuck is going on?
You're my
what's with all the cursing?
You're my idol.
What's up with that?
I don't know. It seems to loosen up the crowd. I found out.
You worship Ronnie, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to do a lot of
We're tearing up the town this weekend. See?
Well, that shows the kids he's like them, you know. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
They're probably like, who's that old guy cursing?
I'm wild.
Wait till I get up there and start yelling at him.
Oh, no.
all the kids in the club are probably like, what? Oh, why is that really old man cursing? They should have him arrested.
Yeah, there's an old guy losing it on the stage. Could somebody get him out of here?
I was so
Celine
drunk.
Dion's husband must be angry. He's
I
cursing.
just escaped from an old folks home.
Yeah, some
and I'm
crazy old guy started yelling curse words.
Is that your attempt to sort of show the kids that, like, you're young and hip and you don't care what you say?
Cursing?
Yeah.
No, not really. It's,
like, what's going on there?
Oh, it's,
like, why the anger?
It's not angry.
Or is it just it adds more words and keeps you up there a little longer?
Yeah, it must have been the booze.
Dude,
also.
He's so obsessed with this trip.
No, I'm not.
He hasn't shut up for 3 weeks about this.
Yeah, he keeps saying we're gonna tear up Vegas.
He hasn't shut up. It's like I got to get my seat on the plane. I don't know if I can get my seat on the plane.
Weekend.
I don't know if I got the right seat. I don't know if they're going to give me the right seat.
Oh,
why are you worried about the seat?
Shut up.
What's the right seat?
What do you mean, shut up?
No.
He's lost. He's crazy, man.
The return flight I was booked, but it was.
He can't wait to get out of the house.
He's out of his mind about
the
this.
flight was overbooked, so I was on like a waiting list.
Well, the club booked you a flight on a waiting list?
Yeah. Well, the return flight. No, the club's been great. I mean,
Rick's would never do that to me.
The club Pure's been great.
Are you guys flying down together?
No.
No, thank God. Imagine being on the same plane with him.
First of all, they upgraded me to first class, which is great. So I appreciate that.
So what's he so on fire about? Like he just has to get out to Vegas?
Yeah, man.
No,
it's birthday
this
weekend.
Place is great, man.
I have to go burn it down.
What are you going to do for your birthday weekend?
We're going to Rick's.
We're going to Rick's tomorrow night.
Really?
Yeah.
Your wife said okay?
She knows. All I said was Ronnie's going to Vegas. She goes, oh no.
Why isn't she going?
She doesn't like to fly.
Wow.
So, she really gets crazy. It makes her nuts.
So she should fly. She definitely should fly.
Don't you think you should stay home with her and keep her company?
I'm making some extra money.
Right.
He's never been happier. Going to Vegas for 3 weekends.
Because I'm making some extra money.
Yeah, it's all about the money.
Yeah.
Just the money. Howard, you want to see a couple of clips of this hip DJ dancing with a couple of black girls and also playing air guitar, which is a hip thing to do in
Let
a
me
club?
see him play air guitar. Yeah, I do want to see that.
Yeah, I want to see that too.
Howard TV exclusive right here.
We're just going to cue up that clip.
All right. Is this the one him dancing or?
This is the air guitar.
Oh, air guitar. Ay vey. Oh, if he fell off that stage, I'd laugh.
No, there's a railing there.
What are you doing?
Dude, look how polished it is.
Yeah. What's up with that?
Hey,
showbiz.
Gotta look good. I gotta get rid of all the gray. So
I use the same wax Daughtry. Oh, there you are with the black girls.
I use bowling alley.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that one on the left, I like. I like the one in the middle too.
They were all hot.
I like going black.
I'm like Tiger in reverse.
The one in the front now is hot too. Those are young girls.
Hottest chick in this club, man.
Hi, Beyonce. My name is.
Hello, Destiny's Child.
Just having fun, man.
Having fun with the blacks. What is it, Ralph?
Don't you think when Scott goes to a place like this, like, that's a cool, hip kind of place, and you hear Howard Stern show,
right?
And then you see him, doesn't it ruin your brand?
Of course.
And now you got to throw Ronnie on top of that, too?
Yeah, you guys,
I'm not playing that club. I'm just going to see Train and hang out.
Oh, boy.
Do me a favor. Don't mention my name. All right. Ralph's right. You're ruining my brand.
Okay.
My brand.
Sounds like Tim.
All right. Thank you, Ralph.
It's going to be a mess.
Yeah, but Ralph stealing liquor, that doesn't ruin your brand.
That definitely ruins it. Actually, I owe Ralph an apology.
Really?
I did give him permission. I heard the tape.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, all right.
Sorry, Ralph.
He's
Wow,
off the hook.
thank you.
All right.
Hey,
but now you don't have permission.
All new Geek Time this Saturday, 2 to 4, Adam West. Thank you.
Oh, it's a great Adam West. I hated that Batman. When I was a kid, when they had Batman on TV and it was that stupid, campy Adam West Batman, I watched it because I was desperate for anything Batman, but it was so disappointing to me. I craved a movie like what they make now. Like you'd watch Batman and Adam West was like, horrible. And well, Robin, what do we do? Easy, Batman. Yeah, like get out the bat chopper.
But wasn't that the idea of that show, just to be over the top totally?
Yeah, but I don't agree with it. I
know,
didn't want it like that. I wanted it to be treated real.
No, I know.
Even the Superman TV show was at least sort of treated in some reality. That was just bizarre. And Frank Gorshin was all over the top, and Cesar Romero was the Joker, and they were all it was just embarrassing. It was like watching Bozo. Joker was a dangerous villain. This was like if Bozo
Everybody was a cartoon character. Who would be afraid of him?
You weren't afraid of Cesar Romero. The guy looked like he should be in a wheelchair. Now, and like Heath Ledger would play Joker. You were like, oh, my God, this guy's just psychotic.
Yeah.
He's a sicko. Batman's like you could believe it. It's horrible, that show. It's horrible.
Yeah, Batman's back again, man.
Of course he's back again.
I was in Toys R Us yesterday. That's all they're selling is Batman
Yeah,
shit.
well, because now it's good. Adam West had a gut. He was in tights. He had a big belly and tits. I mean, my God, I'm like, that's Batman? Batman's wearing a freaking bra. What is that? That's a Batman. Well, Robin. And chicks are supposed to be into Bruce Wayne. That guy was like catatonic. Girls are looking at him. Those three virgins could get more girls than him. What?
That first Batman with Adam West was awesome.
You're insane.
Oh, no, it was fantastic.
How old were you when that was on?
I don't know. I was like 7. I watched that with the Munsters. It was back to back. It was
the Munsters were on against Batman.
No, when I watched it, they were back.
He was watching reruns.
You were watching reruns, sweetheart.
Yes, I'm very young.
I'm talking about the original Batman when it was on TV. It was ridiculous.
It was great. I mean, I don't know why. And you
big fat guy with tits.
He was not even
doing the Batusi.
Yeah, the Batusi.
I mean, that was just beyond embarrassing.
I think Scott was doing the Batusi.
I'm doing the Batusi.
How old were you when you watched it?
I watched it when it was originally on. I was a kid.
Yeah, so as a kid.
Yeah, but you don't remember. The Munsters were taken off the air because of Batman. Batman's success ruined.
Batman was never on opposite
Yes,
the
it
monsters.
was. Yes, it was.
It was?
Yep, that's what took the monsters off the air.
As a kid, you weren't entertained by that, and Batgirl was
No,
kind of hot.
of course I watched it every week because I craved Batman, but it was a shitty Batman.
It was not. You're so wrong.
Boom, pow.
Why do I remember Batman being on in the afternoon?
Well, because you're much younger. You're only 13. How old are you? It says on your Facebook you're like
born
30.
in 1970.
No, you're 25.
She's 32.
Yeah. Well, she looks good. Batman ran from 1966 to 1968.
And and Batman.
So I was
I didn't
12, between the ages of 12 and 14. No.
Yeah, well, so you were a little older. I mean, I was a little kid watching it, but I still watched it.
Yeah, well, that's right. You were just a little douchebag.
Come on, that Batmobile was so cool.
Oh, my goodness.
And it was on 2 nights a week.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you're right.
I thought we used to rush home and watch it in the afternoon. I don't know.
See, Robin, why don't you defend it? You rushed home to watch it.
No, I watched it too. I didn't miss a week of it because I love Batman, but it was a terrible Batman. It was horrible.
Yeah, when they started rerunning it, I think they started rerunning at like 4:30.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
It was.
All right.
It was fantastic.
You know what?
We're going to argue.
You can discuss about it on Saturday on your show.
You can call into Geek Time
right.
on Saturday and discuss if you like.
Oh, how do you do a show with him? He makes me mental. That show was great. Nobody thought that was great. It was horrible.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Because I was a fan of the comic book. And if you were a fan of the comic book, you hated that show.
And I have a poster of it hanging in my bathroom. It makes me violently angry every time I see it.
You know what really sucked? I wasn't allowed to watch that show because my brother was a horrible student, so neither one of us could watch TV. So I go to school the next day. Everybody was talking about the Batman show. So I had to wait until the summer when there was no school. I finally saw it. I was so disappointed.
Yeah.
Worst show ever.
It was terrible, but it was all I had.
Yeah.
I love Batman. I love comic books. All right, boys. Have a good time in Vegas.
Thank you.
All right. Good
Friday
luck.
night, Rick's Cabaret.
Saturday night,
Vegas.
All right. Go shave your head.
I will. Got a lot of work to do
Ronnie
today.
says Scott's all amped up about Vegas. He goes, look at his head. It's shining.
I didn't touch anything.
Yeah.
What's wrong with him?
Mr. Happy over there. All right, good. Have a good time.
Thanks.
Ronnie, so you feel like Scott's stealing your taglines?
Yeah, man. He's trying to steal my act. What the fuck?
Scott, is that true?
I just used some curse words. I didn't go, yeah!
Well, that's all Ronnie does is curse.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
I just used some curse
Trying
words.
to fuck with me,
I
man.
wasn't as crazy as he is.
So, guys, what do we have in store for this weekend?
All right, Friday night, we're going to double team Rick's and some girls that may be there.
Whoa,
man.
that's a nasty statement, man.
And
I just got a list of some more people that are coming.
Just kidding.
Yeah, see, another list.
VIP list.
Yeah, there you go.
The VIP list is about that long now.
Right.
And then Saturday night, we're going to celebrate my birthday at Pure. We're going to see Train, and we're going to rock Pure all night.
No, your birthday is on Friday.
No, my birthday's Saturday.
But we're having your party on Friday at Rick's.
There's a party at Rick's Friday night.
Rick's Vegas.
There are 2 parties. There's a party at Rick's Friday night, and there's a party at Pure Saturday night.
Nah, that's no party. We're just coming to see you.
Wait, so is there a party?
Yeah, it's a party. Both nights are going to be a party.
Yeah, we're going to...
And then to the plane.
Right from the club to the plane. Not him, but me. He gets to sleep a few hours.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Ronnie, have you noticed Scott being all extra happy?
Oh,
lately?
giddy?
Yeah.
Giddy like a little kid, man. This is my 7th trip to Vegas since June, so...
Okay, the guy keeps going back.
To me, it's old hat.
This is my 3rd trip. So
Pretty excited,
I'm catching
right?
up.
It's the last
Look at
one,
him.
right?
He's all happy.
It's the last one. Yeah. It's been great. I'm going to miss it.
It's not my last one, though.
So he keeps going back, He'll be back next month.
I just got booked for Tootsie's for the Super Bowl in Miami.
Oh, he's going down to Super Bowl.
There
Look
you
at
go,
him.
man.
He's traveling all over the world.
That's right, man. Man of the world. My people take care of me.
We should set up a team. You too.
Yeah, the dynamic duo.
There we go. This is what we're going to do in a year.
Yeah.
We have nothing else to do.
I'll have to shave my...
Yeah. I'll have to get some...
My goodness.
Hair color.
Just for men.
Just for men.
Yeah, well, you better start now, man.
I know. It's getting
You're in
bad.
sad shape.
Yeah, I know.
All right, guys. Have fun this weekend.
Yeah, well,
Hey, I hear you're coming,
you'll
too.
be there.
I'll be there.
Oh, you'll be there.
You'll be there.
All right. We're going to get you to put
there.
that camera down and have a good time.
Yeah, you'll be there. Don't you worry.
Hey, by the way, you really are a moron.
Why?
I mean, I heard you on the wrap-up show. I'm going to play it where they're asking you about who's running for president.
Politics is not my thing, man.
Motherfucker, you're stupid. I mean, do you ever open the paper ever?
Yeah, I open it a little bit.
You thought Barack Obama was a Republican.
He's a good guy. I think I'm going to vote for Obama. I really am.
Yeah, Obama? Sure you are.
He's got to be better than the asshole we have in the White House now. So
it's still a horse race.
Do you know who she is, Hillary Clinton? Yeah, you know.
Sure,
that.
She's Clinton's wife.
What does she do for a living?
She's. I know what she is. She's the governor of.
Which country?
Of New York, right? Isn't she the governor?
No, wait, that would be governor.
I mean,
yeah,
Pataki.
She's the governor of Pataki. Do you still think Pataki's governor?
No. She's now.
Who's the governor of New York?
She's the governor.
Right. Okay.
Of New York.
And who are the senators?
That's a good question.
Brownback or something?
Yeah,
right,
Brownback is a senator.
Yeah.
And who's the other one? We have how many senators?
If you're asking for another one, we must have 2.
So Brownback and who else?
Well,
I won't call you an idiot if you get this. Well, you got Brownback, right? You know that Hillary Clinton's the governor of New York. Who is the other senator from New York? You'll impress me if you know that.
I think I got it. He used to be the district attorney of New York.
Go ahead.
Robert Morgenthau.
Oh,
very good.
Very
All right.
I just have to think.
Yeah. You know, when you think, you're impressive.
Wow.
That's why I don't do it much. I don't.
So you knew Senator Morgenthau.
And Brownback.
And Brownback.
And the governor.
And the governor, Clinton.
I think she. I know she has something to do with New York. I think she's the governor.
Good. Well, all right. You've impressed me.
But like I said, politics is not my thing. You know?
Should be. And after you got those right, I mean, not everyone can answer that.
You're ready for, what is that?
Impressive.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Who's smarter than the
answer
fifth grader?
many
You know what?
How many senators are there total?
Well, I'm guessing 2.
Two senators total? No, from New York, but then how do you...
Probably 2 per state, 100 senators, 50
Okay.
states.
Good, all right. Well, you're on the target there.
Did you ever notice that everything Sal doesn't know isn't his thing?
Yeah.
Like being smart isn't his thing.
Yeah. You never read the newspaper?
Being a producer is not your thing.
You never read the newspaper? Nothing.
I do read the newspaper. I read
You do?
page 6.
Oh.
Oh, you
Gossip.
skip right past the first page.
You know, it's just... this is not CNN, Howard. This is the Howard Stern show.
Okay.
You know, this
I just
is
thought
not,
maybe you're curious.
Hannity and
For
Combs.
your own life, you might want to know.
Listen
some
to
of
me.
these things.
It's not Hannity and Combs.
I'm glad I didn't vote for Bush, and now nobody can blame me.
But you
know
said
what
on
I
the
mean?
wrap-up
But
show...
maybe
It's
you
not-
should have voted
you
for
don't
the
vote.
other guy.
But hey, who is the other guy? The other guy could have fucked up too, and then you couldn't blame me.
He doesn't vote, and he considers that a good thing because he says on the wrap-up show, there's no difference. Look how bad the country's doing. So if I voted...
You'd be responsible. I
Yeah,
guess.
look what all the assholes who voted for Bush.
about-
Now they regret it.
How
Not
about
me.
if
I'm
you
like,
had voted,
hey,
how
I
about if
stayed
you
out.
had voted for the other guy, and we wouldn't have had Bush?
You could have saved us.
Well, that's all hearsay. We don't know what this guy would have done.
Hearsay. Hearsay.
All right,
no,
thank you.
It's not.
And that's why I'm going to go against the grain. I'm seriously considering voting for Obama. And
Yeah.
I do mean that because
Why?
this
Why do you
world
like
has been
him?
so screwed up for the past 100 years.
Well, why do you like Obama? What is he for?
He's pro-choice, which I agree with.
Mm-hmm.
The guy, look, if you're a black guy in America and you can push the people to vote for you, that's impressive. And I mean that
in
in the most
positive
sincere way.
All right, I got
So
to stop
that's
this
so,
conversation. Everything that comes out of your mouth is stupid. All right, thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
You're watching Howard TV's HD Clip of the Week.
I'm concerned for you as the person, not Yucko. I'm concerned for the person.
What about what Artie says? He feels bad for you that, like, when you go to these, things like Greg Fitzsimmons asks you to do something, then he says, no, I mean, you got to get into makeup.
Well, you know what we ended up doing? It was me, Teddy, and Levy having to end like we were pretending like we had to fucking blow Ron Jeremy, a
Not
pizza
pretending.
guy.
Anybody who watches that video, it's going to look like you're blowing Ron Jeremy.
Thank God Artie threw CDs at Sal and not his breakfast plate. He would have fucking killed him.
You see what's going on over there?
Christ.
It's grilled chicken.
Fucking mound of food.
It's grilled chicken.
You think Artie's getting too heavy?
He's been too heavy. You writing that book? What's it, a fucking cookbook? Cooking for 5 over there, you fat bastard?
You're mad at him because he made fun of your makeup and your career.
No,
didn't you?
no, I was saying that I felt sorry for him, but I guess, fine. If you don't want a friend to feel sorry for you. Well,
Your life's not so bad. Is that what you're saying, Yucko?
No, I'm fucking doing great. Look
Is
at
your
me.
girlfriend managing your career?
No, she's not.
Well, how come she was
Where'd you
booking,
get that shit?
She was booking gigs with me.
Oh, bullshit, Artie.
You're
She was
sitting there
not.
comatose, and she's like, "Okay, we got a theater in Atlanta," and
She didn't have any fucking contracts or anything like that. She was booking comedy shows long before she even met my fucking ass, all right? Just let it go, you fat fuck over there.
Why does that bother you?
Because I'm sick of hearing that shit out of him. Come on.
She was booking Ashley right
come
in front
on.
of me. And
she asked if you ever been to Atlanta. You're like, yeah, I went there with Norm back in 97.
She's right. I answered her truthfully.
But
and
you
she said,
she
well,
had contracts and shit like that. That's bullshit.
I didn't
You
say
know
she
it.
had contracts.
Yes, you did the last time I called in.
She said, "What? We got to get something together." So I got
Why
a
does
place.
it bother you that Artie thinks your girlfriend is your manager?
Because it's bullshit.
Is
Come
she
on.
your manager or not?
Hell no.
Does she help you book gigs?
No.
Why does that bother you, though? Is it bad for a girlfriend to help you book gigs?
I got a fucking manager.
All right.
She books comedy shows out west and shit a long time ago.
Does she
Before
critique
even
your
met me.
work?
No. Hell no.
She doesn't tell you did a good set, bad set, you need to do this or that?
Yeah, but everybody does that, you know?
No, they don't.
Come on. No, she just asked you, did you want to do a show in Atlanta?
It was
That's all
way more than that. And
No,
you
it
know
wasn't,
And you sat there
Artie.
like a good boy, tamed.
No,
while
it
we
wasn't.
discussed prices and everything.
No, yeah, you come down there, you say fire fucking 5 times, you do your Crazy House impersonation.
That's 80,000.
You get 80,000, yeah. Calm the fuck down.
Wow. Yucko.
That's a nerve with him.
Are you sick and tired of these other comedians making fun of your career because you got to wear clown makeup?
Yeah, big fucking deal, you know? I'm doing fine at it.
I know.
Gotta get dressed too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he had to put on pants and a
Artie's
shirt.
got to put on his fucking cargo pants and stroll out there. Fire! Yeah!
I have one pair of pants that fits me now.
You guys want to hear my cheers bit from 1983?
It's getting me paid.
You're making more than me, you lard ass.
Thank God.
Fat man, cupcake,
That's original.
lard ass.
Listen.
Fat man.
Looking at your career, I think your manager's fucking you as well.
Oh, yeah, he sits on his ass out in Santa Monica. I never hear from the fucker.
That's what I mean. So it looks like your girlfriend is taking the bull by the horn.
No way.
You've just watched Howard TV's HD Clip of the Week.